Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword BANK, B-A-N-K, on our website, realradio921.com. That's BANK, B-A-N-K, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Time to start another day.
Okay, I'm going back to sleep.
You want to come with me?
No, I never want to sleep in.
Why not?
Because we're very, very busy. That's why. We've got a lot to do today.
We've got a show to do.
We ain't one at a time in here. We're mass communicating.
With a very simple goal. To entertain folks.
Let's just do that right now.
Showtime.
Color me happy. There's a sofa in here for two.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse.
The Penthouse.
Yes.
Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, you're in The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Beautiful Tuesday. The weather is nice again. Probably rain at 4:45. But until 4:45, shake your boots and shake your ass. We got a chance for you to win some Kid Rock tickets today at 11:45. 9 chances a day to win $1,000. $1,000. You got the keyword this hour. It's the word bank. So make sure you go to the bank with that and cash in. We got a lot going on. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
And we got a special treat today. We did not expect this young lady back until maybe next month or Friday. And she's a day earlier and 2 days early. What's up?
What, am I a day or 2 days?
Whatever.
Or a month?
Whatever.
Whatever. Welcome back, Franny.
Hi, thank you.
Welcome back.
I'm like, I probably should have waited.
You could have.
Until tomorrow. I'm just kidding. No, thank you.
We were surprised.
It's nice to be back. I contemplated it. There was some thoughts in my head. I slept a little extra late this morning, and I was like, you know what? I miss you guys. I miss being here. Let's get back at it.
No, really, what happened?
Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Were you scheduled to come back today?
I did.
Because I thought it was through Tuesday.
Yeah. No, I was supposed to be through today's the 17th? Yeah,
you're supposed to be back tomorrow.
But there was a couple things that happened for my vacation that made me go, you know what? I might as well save a vacation day for another time.
Sure.
Where I can really get out of here and take a vacation.
So what did happen?
Well, what had happened was... That's exactly what happened.
Oh, boy. We have until 2.
I was like, do I have enough time? So
take your time. Nobody's taking the mic away.
What happened was I was supposed to, if people were not aware, I've had a trip planned for Jamaica. I booked it in January for a very long time. Very excited about it.
Get
the heck out of Dodge. We were staying at a beautiful, all-inclusive adult resort. I've been following them on Facebook, and I've been, asking questions, planning on this and that. We had a white party planned for Saturday. We had an excursion planned for Friday. We had about 40 people going with us.
Did all 40 go?
Go where? So we go and we get on the Bright Line bright and early. We have 4 of our friends meet us at our house.
Okay.
And my husband drives us from our house to the Bright Line.
Okay.
And it's 5 a.m., mind you. 5 in the morning. So we get, and we have a 6:10 Bright Line. We make it on the Bright Line in time. We get there. We take the free shuttle from the Fort Lauderdale Bright Line to the airport. We're all there. We are there 4 hours in advance before our flight because my husband likes to be really early for life. So we're there. We got there at like 7-something. Flight doesn't leave till 11:05.
He was born early too. If I remember
I believe so. Yeah.
But don't you have to get there a couple hours earlier?
Well, they recommended 3 hours early.
Yeah, because you're going,
They did.
Yeah.
So as we're there, we ended up running into some other friends who were on our flight. We had some other friends who were on a JetBlue flight, like a little bit earlier, about 30 minutes earlier. So all in all, there's about 20 of us at that time there. We had some friends flying in Friday, some friends taking later flights on Thursday.
All right.
So we're there. Hanging out.
The mimosas flowing.
Well, the bars didn't open until 9, so we had to wait a couple hours because we got there at 7.
Didn't bring your own.
No, they bring
right. Okay.
I know.
It's our secret.
So we did. We waited for the bars to open, and so we get to a bar and we're having a drink and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden a few of our phones start dinging at the same time, and we're just like, well, what the hell? What's going on? And it wasn't like an Amber Alert or anything like that or a Silver Alert. So we look. And it says, your flight from Spirit Airline has been canceled. Does not say postponed. Does not say you could book another one. Saying canceled for the day. So then we're like, okay. So we have friends writing JetBlue. We're like, did you guys get anything yet? And my girlfriend's fiance is a pilot for JetBlue.
Oh, that's right. He was there?
Yeah, so he's kind of on the phone. He was like, well, nothing yet. It's just saying delayed. Nothing canceled yet. Well, we go to, obviously, the Spirit Airline gate, and they tell us where we're supposed to fly out of. And they're like, you have to go down to baggage claim, get your bags, because it's canceled, right? All flights to Jamaica. Get your bags and wait in line and talk to those people. So we go to baggage claim. It takes us about an hour and a half to get our bag, but we're looking at this line to talk to customer service.
It's big.
It's like wrapped around baggage claim. I'm like, are you kidding me? So the lady was like, just go online and cancel your flights.
You have to cancel it even though it was canceled.
It was canceled, but we had to cancel to get to request a refund, right?
Okay.
Or if we wanted to try to change flights, reschedule, whatever the case may be. So when we ask when we can reschedule to go back, they're telling us that we can't reschedule to go to Montego Bay until May 16th. Which is yesterday.
Yes, right. You're like, thanks.
And I'm like, so what happened was the airport workers in Jamaica went on strike the day we were supposed to fly out.
Yeah, we didn't hear about it until the next day. We heard about Friday. Somebody called us.
Yeah,
so
they let us know, and
oh yeah, so
we were
I'm
wondering, and that's when I sent you the
yes,
text.
I'm on the floor of the airport,
like laying on the floor,
like
crying,
basically,
kicking and screaming,
basically like a child going, "Is this really happening right now?" We're all sitting there trying to figure out a plan on our phones, seeing if we can, because the resort has, they have resorts in Cancun.
Oh, all right.
They have resorts in Cuba. They have resorts. And so we're like, all right, can we transfer?
That's a good idea.
Can we get another flight?
Yeah.
Could not find flights. And if we could, they were like $1 million to fly out that day.
Right.
So my buddy, so then we're like, well, let's look at places here in Florida. So it was everything. The Hard Rock was booked out. We were like, I'm not letting these few days go to crap. I was like, we have to do something. Look, we all took this time off.
Sure.
So we ended up, one of my buddies found somebody who could block 16 rooms for us in the Opal Grand on the beach in Delray.
Oh, that's nice.
So we all ended up hopping in a car, going there. I will tell you what, they took such good care of us because they heard our circumstances. They gave my girlfriend and I, it was girlfriend Sarah, birthday. The staff was incredible.
Did they comp the rooms? Or you had to pay for them?
No, we had to pay for them, of course.
Oh, I thought maybe the airline would be like, set you up or anything like that.
No, the airline doesn't pay for rooms for that many days.
No, I did. No, I thought because they were canceled. Maybe they said we'll put you up for one night.
No. The airline didn't do anything.
Actually, probably. I mean, did you get, or will you be able to get refunded?
So,
that's probably the one.
We have been fighting because we booked through Expedia. If we would have booked straight through the resort, everybody else we know either got a refund or a credit. My husband and I are still fighting to get our $2,500 back. We've got multiple emails saying, nope, because we didn't get the travel insurance. And we were like, well, this is out of our control. We want to be there.
So did you ever get to Jamaica? Oh, really?
No.
Oh, we got to go to break. We got to find this out.
No.
Wow. I thought you were. No, I didn't know. I thought you got to Jamaica.
No, never went to Jamaica. Do you think the next day when I woke up on Friday and we were supposed to fly Thursday, that is the first thing I did at the hotel in Delray. I went online and I was looking for flights. There was either nothing, because they did open back up the next day.
Yeah, it wasn't shut down for long.
No.
But the most incredibly unbelievable timing.
I mean, it was, so we had friends who were supposed to fly at Friday, and they were like, we're not going to go because we're going for you. So they were able to cancel their flights. Nobody went.
Nobody went. So you guys stayed in Delray all weekend?
So we stayed in Delray all weekend.
When did you come to work yesterday?
We stayed, because I was on vacation. I was on
Greek was here all alone.
I know. I was on my birthday vacation, and I refused to pretend like, the whole time we called it Jamaica. Oh, we're fake Jamaica. We were in fake Jamaica. We partied at the pool all day. We
thought you were there. We thought you were there.
No.
We thought you went Friday.
No. Flights, I found one flight on JetBlue, $3,200.
Are you kidding me?
No. You don't understand. I'm depressed, but I still had a great time. And
I'm sorry.
very disappointed that things worked out the way that they did.
Oh, we thought you were seriously. We thought you were in Jamaica the next day.
No, we made the best of it.
Don't say we to me. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you think she was home?
I had no idea what happened.
Yeah.
We didn't know. I mean, the only thing that we knew here was that we had a listener email us and let us know about the strike.
Yeah, some guy called
there.
too.
Yeah.
So at that point, we're like, okay, well, maybe she got out on time because it was, we knew that he had, or we thought you had an early flight.
Yeah.
Because that was what, Friday?
It was Thursday. If we would have left before 10 o'clock, we would have made it. Our flight wasn't until 11:05. They had a 9 o'clock flight.
That's what we were hoping for.
Yes.
And that's all and as far as that was concerned, that's all I knew. I sent you the text.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not saying this to be, but I mean, it's pretty cryptic what you sent back.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if maybe you were able to reschedule or anything. We just, I hadn't heard anything, so I was waiting to hear from you.
Nope. Was not able to reschedule. There was no flights, or they were like astronomical price. It was insane. $3,200 to fly it on Friday on JetBlue. $3,200
for both of you, or
no,
one?
for one ticket.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Well, can you imagine how many people's flights got canceled to Jamaica? It wasn't just our crew.
Yeah.
So there's probably a million people trying to, not a million, I'm exaggerating, but a lot of people trying to rebook their trips.
You would just think that they would say in a situation like that, tomorrow when we get going, the flights that got canceled, because that's what they do in bad weather. Then you guys go.
But there was already probably people flying out Friday that already had their tickets.
So they've already got whatever flights booked that they've, Wow.
And
I don't know how that stuff works.
And like I said, we're still fighting to get $2,500 back for that vacation. That we keep on getting emails saying, nope. So not only did we paid extra to stay in Delray, probably the same amount, because it was not all-inclusive. So we're spending on drinks, we're spending on food, we're spending on everything. Now, on top of that, we're out $2,500. Oh, I'm taking Expedia to court.
Yes.
Are they listening?
So Expedia's telling you no, or the airline's telling you no?
No, we got our airline flight. We got our flight money back.
Oh, that's good.
Spirit they were easy and quick, and they gave it to us, even though we went through Expedia. Expedia has been bouncing us to the hotel. The hotel goes, nope, you got to go through Expedia. It has been such a disaster.
Oh, your room. Okay.
And the all-inclusive package, right. And that's the $2,500.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you're going to have to keep fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't give up.
No.
I'm sure you'll get it.
I sure hope so.
It is the Penthouse. We'll find out more about this trip when we come back. We thought Franny was in Jamaica all weekend. That's what we kept saying. But we found out she was in Delray, but she had a great time. So if you saw her over the weekend, you say, is that Frances? No. She's in Jamaica.
No, it was me.
It was her. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with some more information about Franny's trip. Peace.
Got something to say? We'll listen.
Hello.
Call now. 877-927-6969.
Are you suffering from chronic joint pain like Heather?
I have terrible arthritis and have had it for quite a while. And I've gone to all kinds of doctors trying to figure out what to do. And everybody just said surgery. And surgery was months of rehab. And I didn't want to do that.
But then Heather discovered QC Kinetics, local medical professionals who specialize in natural biologic treatments, non-invasive solutions designed to repair and restore damaged tissue in your joints. And she absolutely loves the results.
I like to tell anybody who's suffering that there are options that are not steroids, that are not surgery. You owe it to yourself to find out about QC Kinetics and find out what they can do for you.
No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Discover QC Kinetics and learn more about natural biologic treatments with lasting results.
954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. Locations in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. 954-787-PAIN.
Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Owen. I'm a cigarette.
Do you like being a cigarette?
No, I don't. Not really into killing thousands of people. Sorry, no filter.
Right.
What's your sign?
Pisces?
I'm a Cancer. Cigarette joke. But seriously, I do cause cancer. And heart disease. And strokes. I could go on forever. Unlike the people who smoke me.
The average smoker lives 10 years less than non-smokers. Quit today. Find out how at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
People often ask me, how much money do I have to pay you up front to be my personal lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. What about a slip and fall or car crash case? Free unless we win. We have recovered billions in settlements and verdicts over the years. We have never taken a fee unless we've won the case. Our service is free unless we recover for you. You can hire the largest personal injury law firm in the world as your personal lawyer for free unless and until we recover for you.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Millions of Morgan Silver Dollar buyers need this coin. However, most won't get one. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-3098 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened, but with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3098. If you order now, you will receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
No doubt, 100 years of success at anything is incredible. When we're talking about 100 years of doing the most good, that is really worth celebrating. And that's exactly what's being celebrated this year with the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County. 100 years of serving the Palm Beaches. And as part of the centennial celebration, their annual luncheon is getting ready to take place at the Pelican Club coming up Tuesday, May 17th at 11:30. And the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County would like to invite you to the Ties That Bind and celebrate 100 years of doing the most good. And this wonderful luncheon will feature a remarkable person who's done a great deal of good in his own life. The featured speaker, Navy SEAL Commander Grant Mann, the Executive Director of the Navy SEAL Museum. For ticket information, you may contact the Salvation Army of Palm Beach County at 561-686-3530 or visit salvationarmypalmbeachcounty.org. That's salvationarmypalmbeachcounty.org.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Carr, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Carr, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Available now from iHeart, returning for Season 3, is The Restless Ones, an original podcast presented by T-Mobile for Business and iHeartRadio. Join me as I sit down for in-depth discussions with the people at the intersection of technology and business. You'll learn how each of these leaders is building a bridge to what's next and leveraging transformative technologies like 5G to create a more connected and meaningful future today. Listen to the rest of Ones on the iHeartRadio app, wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Find me tonight for the Heat game, baby. Lap dance and a taco. Gotta find me. There's only 3 places to look. It's pretty simple. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good morning.
And Frances is here.
Hello, hello.
Speaking about her weekend in Jamaica, about the excursion that she had going on. And we're going to try to help her out and get our money back from, what is it, Expedia?
Yeah.
We're going to try to, if anybody knows anybody at Expedia, call us. Anybody. 877-927-6969.
Is there a fine print that they're trying to claim on? Just the fact that you didn't have the
travel insurance.
The travel insurance.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, and most of the time it's if something happens with you, right? If you're sick.
Sure.
Or some issue happens like that, or we just have to cancel your trip. And we're just like
24 hours?
We would have done it, but we didn't realize that that we were going to have to deal with the airport workers going on strike.
I can't see
and
this.
And we're all at the airport waiting to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see it because, I mean, it's Jamaica, and they had the problems. You didn't do anything. There wasn't even airlines. It was just them. It was a strike. It's got to be a situation that never happens. You would think they would give your money back.
But, you know, and here, I'll be the jerk. In all fairness, the hotel didn't do anything wrong either.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they didn't cause the strike, you know, so, I mean, I personally, if I was them, I'd give your money back.
Yeah.
But it's not the hotel.
I mean, that's, you know.
Well, and that's the thing, right?
Well,
most
the
of the time,
resort or whatever. I'm sorry.
But most of the time, when you and you see the hotel's a free cancellation, everybody does. But it was, I guess, the fact that it wasn't 24 hours before, and a lot of those cancellations.
But you said other people who did it just with the hotel got
they were able to get their money or like a credit
because she went through a third party. That's why it has not, the hotel's out of this.
Yeah. The
completely.
The hotel people who booked directly with the resorts either got refunded or a credit. But since I went through a travel agency, Expedia, we were on the phone so many times, and the resort was going, well, you got to call Expedia. And Expedia's like, well, you got to call the resort. We got bounced back so many times. We're what is happening?
I'm sure.
So eventually it looks like from where we're at now, it looks like it's all in Expedia's hands. And we've received, because we're going back and forth, multiple emails saying, nope, not getting it. So,
I would get an attorney.
Yeah, so now we're just we're like, not even a credit, nothing. So it's like $2,500 just bye-bye.
Yeah, just say, give us a credit, anything.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's the only fair thing to do because it was out of your control completely. You didn't miss the flight. You weren't sick. You didn't cancel. And it sucks. But again, when you do stuff like that, you always got to read the fine print.
Yeah.
And I'm very guilty of not reading anything. It is the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. We'll find out more about this trip. Sounds like Franny still had a good time. We'll come back with a trifecta, this day in history, and a lot more going on in the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. Miami Heat tonight, baby, and the Panthers. What? Both in the playoffs? We'll be back. Peace.
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Go on, tell it. Show that damn thing who's boss.
The Treasure Coast Songwriters Festival, presented by Gordon and Partners, fortheinjured.com. Coming to Martin County. Enjoy small venue shows with over a dozen of VMI Nashville's most accomplished songwriters who've written hits for George Strait, Garth Brooks, Keith Urban, and more. 4 days of free music this Thursday through Sunday. Go to tcsongwriters.com for more. Sponsored by Pirates Cove Resort and Marina and Manatee Island Bar and Grill in Port Salerno. Latitudes at the Marriott Beach Resort on Hutchinson Island. By St. Lucie Battery and Tire. And by Florida A&M University's Mary.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Greek's Trifecta is brought to you by the quick settlement specialist, zipclaims.com.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Hey, it's Greg for Tito's Handmade Vodka. If you're going down to Gulfstream Park, you got to stop by Tito's Raw Bar. It's a great place to enjoy yourself for a lunch or an afternoon snack and enjoy the horses. And you're in the winner's circle. Even if your horse doesn't come in first, you're always a winner with Tito's Handmade Vodka. Great seafood, great place for Bloody Marys, and just enjoy the races. It's always Tito's Handmade Vodka to make any afternoon perfect. Stop by Tito's Raw Bar at Gulfstream Park and enjoy the day. Peace.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Hi, this is Earl Ron, president of New South Window. New South makes windows that are energy efficient and hurricane resistant. You get both. New South is the factory and eliminates the middleman. Don't even think of buying windows until you see what our factory can do for you.
Going on now. Save 35% off. Visit newsouthwindow.com.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. With home values at an all-time high, it's a great time to turn your home equity into cash and get a closing cost credit from RP Funding. Call 855-773-8634.
Terms and conditions apply. We must 7168 equal housing.
Are you or a loved one struggling with dyskinesia, which is involuntary body movements, including jerks and twitching with Parkinson's disease? The SHINE research study is investigating a new study drug that may help these body movements that people with Parkinson's can't control. Learn more today by calling 877-740-3440 or visit shineparkinsonstudy.com. Again, that's 877-740-3440 or shineparkinsonstudy.com.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Millions of Morgan Silver Dollar buyers need this coin. However, most won't get one. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-3098 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan Dollar. The first time in history this has happened, but with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3098. If you order now, you'll receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
Wendy's Biggie Bag is still just $5. Get a double stacked Junior Bacon Cheeseburger or Crispy Chicken BLT plus 4-piece nugs, small fries, and a small drink. Grab your bag at Wendy's today. U.S. price of participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Things are back up to speed along the Turnpike northbound between Lake Worth Road and Southern Boulevard. Had to slow down there earlier, but again, that looks to have cleared away. Should be up to speed there. 95, accident-free Boca to Jupiter, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting
Listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, it is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. We're back in the house. Good morning, Francis.
Good morning.
Jimmy is here. Hello, hello. It's time for a trifecta in this day in history.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
A lot of the experts did not see this coming, but so far the Yankees have the best record in baseball. They won again last night, 6-2 over Baltimore. 26 wins for the Yankees. I think the over-under on them was in the low 90s, so they are on good pace. I mean, it's very, very early, and who knows what's going to happen, but it's always good to get out of the gate strong. And Judge and Stanton are hitting home runs like I get lap dances at Monroe's, so they are doing very good. Tonight, it is the Miami Heat as they take on Boston Celtics down in South Beach. Our partners, the DraftKings, have told us the line is 1.5. And also, the Florida Panthers are taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Big news. The sports bars are jacked up in restaurants because this is really going to help them over the next 2 weeks with the Miami Heat in the playoffs and the Florida Panthers. First time that's happened in a very, very long time. Both of them are in the playoffs. Also this late, which is another thing where we're talking late May and early June. So hats off to all the restaurants and sports bars. I know they're excited. A lot of them in Miami have been packed for all the games. People have been going out showing their support. So tonight, going to be a lot of split TVs wherever you're at. Rooting on the Panthers and rooting on the Miami Heat. Tomorrow morning, hopefully we wake up and maybe we go 2-0. And Tiger Woods is back. He's playing in the PGA tournament this weekend. He says his leg feels great, and he's in the best shape since the accident. So hopefully Tiger will do very well this weekend. No Phil again for this tournament, but Tiger will be there. He's not favorite because of his injuries, but he is still worth some cash to throw on there. You never know. He could get hot. It is Tiger Woods. And maybe the first thing he's going to do is make the cut, like he did with the Masters, and then it was good for the weekend. He fell apart on Sunday, but I think that's because of his leg and the injuries that he had. But he is golfing again, and nobody really saw this coming, so hats off to Tiger. Wish him luck this weekend, and hopefully he has a great weekend, and you never know. Maybe he's in the money when it's all said and done. That is your first trifecta of the day, and now we're going to get a little This Day in History.
On this day in history.
Well, today's Magic Carpet Ride is going to take us to 230 years ago today in 1792. Wow, who'd have thought? The New York Stock Exchange was founded by brokers meeting under a tree located on what is now Wall Street.
Huh.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea it went back that far.
I didn't either.
None whatsoever. 177 years ago today in 1845, the rubber band was patented. 147 years ago today, in 1875, the first Kentucky Derby was run at Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky, otherwise known as Kentucky, Mississippi. And the winning horse was Aristides.
Oh, Greek horse.
Aristides, one or the other. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, like most things. 122 years ago today, in 1900, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz was first published. 83 years ago today, in 1939, the first televised sporting event in the United States was a collegiate basketball game between Princeton and Columbia, which aired on WNBC. 79 years ago today, in 1943, the crew of the Memphis Belle, one of the group of American bombers, in case you've never heard of it, based in Britain, becomes one of the first B-17 crews to complete 25 missions over Europe and to return to the United States. It was unheard of. 68 years ago today, 1954, the Supreme Court unanimously ruled against racial segregation in the landmark case of Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka, saying separate but equal isn't really equal at all. 57 years ago today, in 1965, the FBI declared the lyrics of Louie Louie to be unintelligible at any speed, which therefore cleared it of not being pornographic. I didn't realize that was an issue. 42 years ago today, 1980, Kiss drummer Peter Criss left the band. It was kind of because he wanted to start his own solo career, and kind of because Gene and Paul were ready to get rid of him. But at this point, he was abusing drugs, had gotten into trouble for a fight inside the LA restaurant where he and a family member got into it of who had bigger genitalia.
Interesting. I thought that was very rock and roll.
He reunited, though, with Kiss 15 years later.
And they're still going on tour.
They still are, yep. It's the final farewell
It's the
tour.
final farewell tour.
35 years ago today, 1987, a fire destroyed Tom Petty's home just north of Los Angeles, causing $800,000 worth of damage. It was discovered to be the work of an arsonist who was never caught. 32 years ago today, 1990, Kelsey Grammer was sentenced to 30 days in jail and 10 days of picking up trash on the highway after failing to do an alcohol abuse course for his DWI. 26 years ago today, 1996, President Clinton signed a measure requiring neighborhood notification when sex offenders moved in, as we know it as Megan's Law. 25 years ago today, in 1997, Sylvester Stallone married his third wife, Jennifer Flavin. They are still together today. 23 years ago today, in 1999, Alex Trebek received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And finally, 22 years ago today, in 2000, the final episode of 90210 aired. No! Want to talk about a show that you're ashamed of watching? That was one of mine. But then again, there was Shannon Doherty. And that's what happened on this day, May 17th, in our history.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. We do it once a program, let you guys maybe rattle your cage, and you can think of things that happened and be like, oh, I remember that. Jimmy Fallon is on late night TV. If you don't know who he is, look him up. But we like to play some things that he does every once in a while. They're very funny, and Jimmy's got one last night about JetBlue.
Yeah, he did a pros and cons of JetBlue buying Sprint Airlines.
Pro, JetBlue is offering to buy Spirit Airlines for $33 a share. Con, Spirit is like, heck, you can take the whole plane for $25. Pro, JetBlue promises to bring all new features to Spirit airplanes. Con, like pilots.
Oh, those are helpful.
Pro, now the two airlines can join forces and get back to doing what they do best. Con, inventing new ways to charge for luggage. It's too small. Pro, JetBlue is attempting to purchase through a hostile takeover. Con, a hostile takeover is how Spirit describes their boarding process.
Ooh, pretty accurate.
Pro, JetBlue wanted to sit down with Spirit Airlines and make a deal. Con, Spirit doesn't do seats. Pro, Spirit stock rose in anticipation of the merger. Con, is the first time anything from Spirit has ever gained altitude. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And finally, Pro, Spirit, and JetBlue will be combining forces, Con, to create Spew Airlines. There you have it.
Spew Airlines. Ooh.
I don't know if I want to ride on Spew Airlines.
I didn't realize that this was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Is that about the last week or so?
Huh?
Yeah,
No
they've been trying, and Spirit's the one that's like, nope.
No.
Yeah.
We don't need you. Very interesting. Jimmy Fallon is so funny, though. And he's got great writers. Julia Fox, I don't know if you know who she is.
Oh, she was the one that was with Kanye, right?
I think so.
Right?
I'm not 100% sure. But she went shopping the other day in Hollywood, I believe, and went with underwear, design underwear, a raincoat, and high boots. And TMZ was there, and that might be a new trend. Now, can you go food shopping in your underwear and bra?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure
TMZ had it.
I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to.
She had a raincoat on over it.
Okay.
But it was wide open when she was walking out.
All
Like, can
right.
you do that? It's like wearing like I've seen girls in stores, like in Miami sometimes, South, in a bikini, flip-flops.
I was going to say, what's the difference?
And
Yeah.
she's not wearing
As
a
far as-
raincoat. She's wearing the denim, like a denim blazer.
Yeah.
So she's wearing a denim blazer, denim boots, and her bag actually looks like it's made from a pair of jeans. Her purse, like, that's her bag. So I think they like took clothes and like her bag and turned them into a purse and like cut off the rest to make her boots. And it looks like basically the style of underwear is something. I have something similar, like a Calvin Klein kind of underwear that she's wearing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have a feeling if you walked into Publix like that,
They'd kick you out.
anytime absolutely.
Yeah. Because you wouldn't be able to get on a plane like that, I don't think.
No way. No way.
But it's just a different look. And I was wondering if you think you're going to see that at your local Publix.
LA is different. It's a different world than most places. So maybe to them that's enough clothes. I'm not sure.
Miami might let it go.
Maybe.
877-927-6969. That is the number to get involved in the show. Also, the text line is open again.
Yes.
You can email. I mean,
It's been open this whole time, but
Yeah, we never did that.
I'm checking it.
Nobody here can check it.
But yes, I am checking it. And it is Tuesday, which normally means we don't have Misspeaks, but you can request them whenever you want, just like this at 47142. Started off with Real Radio, and thank you. It says, Franny, so sorry to hear about your 40th birthday troubles. They said they had a similar experience for their 40th was April of 2020. Said we had all of our travel plans canceled due to the pandemic, which is unfortunate. I know that happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But this is from Casey in North Palm. Said, could we hear Misspeak number 17 in order to cheer us all up?
All right, here you go. Greek Misspeak number 17.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
Finders, weepers, losers, keepers.
Can I throw an update at you?
Up me date.
I will. I'll date you right in the up right now.
Up yours. Everything sucks. How's life taking along? Oh, out my ass.
What?
Good afternoon.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
And I don't know if anybody might be affected by this or not choose Elastic Airlines. I tried to bang her, can't that work out?
Damn it.
I think the whole marriage thing should be serious.
married kids.
Some people do that.
I know. I said
I'm not sure why.
It's not a nail breaker for me. Drink some milk. Stop eating so buffaloes.
What?
What? Buffalo? Drink some milk.
I like to drink milk.
And if you don't have plans, maybe change them.
Wait, what?
Did I just have a cleanse with a frog? Great job, number 17. 877-927-6969. Jimmy, who do we have on hold?
We have our buddy Freddie Covers on the line. Freddie, welcome to the Penthouse.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Freddie, what's going on, bro?
Franny, how was
Nobody here knows Marvin the Martian.
No.
I'm going to shoot you with my super-duper disintegrator ray.
Yeah.
my cosmic defragmentizer? So, Franny, how was Jamaica? Did you bring your brain cells home?
Oh, clearly you did not listen to the first half of the show.
She was in Delray.
No, I haven't been listening.
Oh, yeah.
I've been busy.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
No, yep. The airline workers in Jamaica, the day we were supposed to fly out, decided to have a strike. So all of our flights got canceled.
You're kidding me.
Nope. We were at the airport.
Oh, no.
We were at the airport for 2 hours waiting before we all got notification that flights were canceled.
Do you know anybody at Expedia?
No, I don't know anything. But I do
Thank
know
you.
a gal
Thank you
that
for
was on a
trying.
flight that I was.
Well, Freddie, you seem like a guy that, you know a lot of different people in a lot of weird situations. So I figured you might know somebody.
That's true. Absolutely. If I wrote a book, they'd never believe it.
I know. That's why I said it.
We had a Karen on a flight. We had a Karen on the flight that I took up to Hartford. Anyway, we literally had to deplane because she wouldn't put a mask on. Her husband's an attorney. She's on the plane. Everyone's going, tell your attorney for her attorney husband to tell you to put on a darn mask. We had to deplane. We had to wait for 2 hours while they had to do the pre-flight all over again. Everybody was so happy.
Oh, I'm sure they were pissed.
We're going to be happy tonight.
Why?
We're going to be happy tonight because it's Celtics Heat.
Ah, okay.
And, I would like to
You calling up to bet me? You want to bet lunch?
Sure, I'll bet lunch. Why not?
All right, so who are you taking?
I'd like to thank. Well, you know who I'm taking. I'd like to thank Coach Magoo of the Bucks for deciding to sit his starters on the last game of the season. I thank you very much for refusing to step up and play the Nets and giving us home court advantage for that series. That was very nice. I think this Celtics series is going to be quite interesting. You know, if you look at the matchups, I think we saw Jason Tatum become a superstar this year.
Yes, he's very good.
I think he does belong in that breath now. But, you know, it's interesting. Spolesta, he always seems to like to play those zones. He's always got a great plan. Going to be interesting to see Al Horford, who's become, you know, he's found the hot fountain of youth up against Bam. That's going to be real interesting. See if he'll have another Al game with 3 points. I doubt it. But I think that they'll be paying attention. I give the edge to the Heat on that one. Grant Williams. Wow. He reminds me a little bit, I mean, not size-wise, but of Vinny the Microwave. I mean, he gets it in. How do you leave this guy alone? He's a 40% three-point shooter. And
they left him alone all Sunday.
Let him get great looks all game long. It was wonderful. I think, you know, it's going to be a little different, you know, going in that's kind of an even to me. The wings, Tatum against Jimmy Butler, that's going to be the matchup that I want to watch. That's going to be great. Butler, I don't think is quite the shooter Tatum is. Defensively, I think they're pretty close. But Tatum, he stepped up from, I think, 29 points this season to 33 so far through the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Tatum's a lot younger, too.
Going to be it may be a little bit of an edge to the Celtics. Jaylen Brown up against Mad Max. That's interesting, too. But I think the Celtics get the edge on that. Do you think that Miami's going to play a lot of zone? I just don't see that. I don't see them playing a lot of zone this time. They did when they were in the bubble the last time they met.
Yeah, I don't think they'll play too much zone.
Marcus Smart.
And Smart might not play tonight. See what happens.
Out, right?
Yeah. Why don't we just bet the series, not game by game? It's too much of a pain in the ass. So we'll bet the series. You take the Celtics, I'll take the Heat.
I thought we already did that. Okay, all right, that's good. Smart says he's going to go tonight. He's tough. I don't know. Lowry, I don't think he can with a hamstring.
He's out, Lowry.
I don't think it's wise of him to come back and early, because if he comes back early with a hammy, I don't see that ending well. Vincent, I don't see him filling in and doing the job on that. Edge I give to the Celtics. The bench, Miami clearly, they've got the ability to score off the bench. Duncan, wow, he can just light the board right up easily. Rob Williams, he's coming back tonight. That should be interesting as well. He'll be a big presence inside. I like that. But I see this as a hard-fought game. I was thinking about this morning. Why do they do the Coach of the Year before the season is over? I mean, if I'm on a jury for capital murder, does the judge look at me and say, I'd like you to disregard the last 3 days of testimony?
Well, it's just based on the season. It's not based on playoffs. It's not based on playoffs. That's the way they do it.
I have a problem with that.
Well, it's got to be based on all 30 teams.
Defragmenting.
Not just the teams who make the playoffs. That's the way to do it. The awards are set for the season, and there are different awards for the playoffs. But, we'll see what happens. Just keep in touch, and hopefully your Celtics, I wish you guys all the luck in the world, but I hope you lose.
Hey, I think it's going to be a really exciting series. I think the Celtics can do it. I really do. I know everyone's counting them out. I'm not counting them out.
Nobody's counting them out. What are you talking about? They're favorites. They're favorites. They're favorite to beat the Heat in the series.
I think most people thought they were going to lose to the Nets.
I don't know. I mean, it's not what a lot of people thought. I mean, a lot of people didn't think the Nets were going to have a good chance because of all the problems they have. But we'll see. I mean, Boston's there. They're trying to get a title and win 18 titles over the Lakers 17. So keep in touch, and we'll talk about the series as it continues, Freddie. All right, brother? Always good talking.
Franny, were you able to get refunds on your resort or anything else that
No, we got
you have to pay everything.
We got refunded on our flight and our excursion, but we are fighting still to get our $2,500 from the resort, and it's because we booked through Expedia. If we booked straight through the resort, it wouldn't have been any issue. So yeah.
Let me know if you need a good attorney.
Got it. I will.
I know people,
Yeah, I know you do.
Love you, Freddie. Jimmy, who else do we have?
Got our buddy Paul on the line. Paul, hey, what's going on, pal?
Good morning, children. How are you today?
Good.
Hey, Paul.
Happy birthday!
Is it Paul's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Paul.
Happy birthday, Paulie.
Thank you. Thank you for coming home early for my birthday, Franny. I know you did that.
I only did it for you. I actually never left because I knew it was your birthday.
Mm-hmm. See?
Thank you, because this radio station in the past few days has been kind of dull. So today's just like an extra.
Want to go there
Monroe's
anyway.
at Palm Beach. You got them.
Yeah, if you want to go to a place, go to Monroe's.
I do. No, I do. For dinner with that tomahawk steak. Hey,
Yeah.
today's Tomahawk Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's tonight. Tito's and a tomahawk.
Franny, little word of did you charge your credit card on that $2,500?
It was my husband.
Got to go through your credit card company.
That's what I told him. I think, and this might be the issue, I think he may have used his bank card.
Oh, his debit card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're right, we could dispute it if it was a credit card. I don't
Right.
know if I don't think it's as easy if it was his bank card, his ATM.
Mm-hmm. We're going to
I
keep
want to say
fighting this.
ATM, his bank card, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to fight this.
Yes, we're fighting. All of us are fighting
We're
together.
going right
We're
now.
banding together and we're going to fight it.
I got a number in my phone. The only problem is I don't have names in my numbers.
I know. He was like, I know an exec that works for Expedia, but
New
I
York.
just can't figure out his phone number.
I'll get it. I mean, it's going to be 908-973-212. I'll find it later.
One of those New York numbers.
Yeah, it's going to be there. I haven't talked to him in a while. Last time I talked to him, he needed a favor, so I said, I couldn't help you. Can you help me?
Well, if you don't get it back, let me know. I will personally start a GoFundMe page.
I thought you were going to just say you're going to write her a check. You're so nice.
You're so sweet, Paul.
You broke up a little.
I will write her a GoFundMe check.
All right, cool.
Well, I hope you
Enjoy
have
your birthday,
the
bro.
most wonderful birthday ever.
Yeah, happy birthday, pal.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, pal. God bless.
Thank you very much, guys.
And many, many more. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Franny, I know you're just back, but do we have any Florida stories?
No, don't. I'm just kidding.
Cool.
If you don't, I got some.
No, I do have a few. Actually, a couple videos you can check out. There's one that I did post, that hero, that Florida man
Yes.
who landed the plane. Well, he was on the Today Show yesterday. So if you were unable to see that, you can watch that on our website. That's Real Radio 921 on the Penthouse blog. And then we see a lot of things on our roadways here in Florida, but do you ever see a guy golfing on the side of I-75?
No.
Yeah, well, that happened, and so much more. A lot happened while I was gone, but it's all coming up on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Dairy Queen.
DQ presents, picture this. You stand before the new signature stack burger menu at DQ. 5 cheeseburgers with 100% real seasoned beef, like the loaded A1 stack burger. And your mouth wonders, where have you been all my life? DQ. Happy tastes good.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and Navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose, too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hey, it's the Greek for Diamonds Direct. You know how picky they are at Diamonds Direct. Their overseas team will look at over 100 diamonds and only choose 4 or 5 of them to sell in the showroom. It's got to have the certain sparkle, the right cut. Only the best of the best make it. If you're buying a diamond, you just need to know Diamonds Direct refuses to sell anything inferior quality. No haze, no cloudy diamonds, period. So why risk it? Why try and buy online diamond? End up with a lesser quality or lesser sparkle? This is a lifetime investment. You shouldn't be risking it. At Diamonds Direct, you get online kind of price, but you're guaranteed a better quality diamond from the people who stand behind it and be there for you for years to come. Plus, you get all the added value offers. Free lifetime warranty, free service for life, free appraisal, 100% diamond upgrade policy, and much more. Bottom line, it really doesn't make sense to buy anywhere else but Diamonds Direct. Diamonds Direct, they've done hard work already to guarantee your best stone at the best price. Check out their new shipping, our large rare diamonds in stock now. Diamonds Direct, Boca Raton, behind the Town Center Mall.
Spring has sprung and it's full tilt boogie time. At GiveMeTheVin.com, I'm overpaying for cars because I think they're going to go up even higher from where they are right now. We'll pay off your payoff. We'll pick your stuff up. We'll quote you quick and easy at GiveMeTheVin.com. America's best car buyer. Go there right now, and if I don't beat a CarMax offer, I'll send you a check for $100.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
At Morgan & Morgan, the fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose, too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses, so help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. The choice is clear. Get unbeatable business solutions from the most innovative company, so you can be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with internet for $30 a month for 12 months with no annual contract required. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call or go online today to learn more. Offer ends 6/22/22. Enrollment in EcoBill and autopay required. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment installation, taxes, and other fees extra and subject to change. Security Edge available for additional charge. Most innovative based on American Business 2021 Gold Stevie Award.
MMJHealth.com. Get approved for your card today. Medical marijuana made easy.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
95 looking pretty good. 15-minute ride southern to PGA, both directions. We're not seeing any major tie-ups right now. All in all, things are running pretty smoothly. Turnpike, a smooth ride as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has
Listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
You're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Your chance to win tickets today for Kid Rock at 11:45 and 9 chances a day to win $1,000 coming to you by our good friends at Real Radio and iHeart. Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hello, hello.
And now it's time for some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida? I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, there is a woman who got arrested in the Florida Keys. Deputies with Monroe County Sheriff's Office arrested 19-year-old Janiyah Douglas, and they say it was for fleeing and looting. So according to the Sheriff's Office, she told deputies that getting arrested had always been on her bucket list since high school.
Oh, wow.
So
right.
now
she
can scratch that off of her list.
Wait a bit. All right. Wow, she got that out of the gate quick.
Uh-huh. Like,
bit.
who says that? She's like, oh, I'm cool with it. It's always been on my bucket list. And so that's what they're saying. They're like, yep. They do say that she is, she's a local girl. She's a housekeeper from Homestead. And I guess she went down to the Florida Keys just to get that goal and check it off of her bucket list, one item off of it.
All right, she got arrested.
Not many details on the fleeing and eluding, but I guess, yeah, I'm happy for her, I think. And then we have...
Faces a felony count of fleeing and eluding police. That's it. That's all she ended up getting.
Yeah, pretty sure I'm happy for her. I'm not sure. But I told you this. Go to realradio921.com. It should be up. If it's not up yet, it will be shortly. It does say it's published. But there is something, and we see all kinds of stuff on these Florida roadways, all kinds of things. People driving motorcycles on I-95 with their feet laying back, relaxing. We've seen naked bike riders, like on bicycles, cycling naked through I-95, all kinds of stuff. But this pair of Southwest Florida vloggers, they're actually from the Fort Myers area, but they were traveling around the country documenting like their everyday. That's what they do. They travel. I guess they have a YouTube channel called Southern Life.
Okay.
And they didn't have to get out of Florida to find something interesting. So they were driving down I-75 on Friday during rush hour when their dash cam captured something that they said they haven't seen before on the side of the road. And I don't think many of us have. They saw a guy on the side of the road literally having a full game of golf. They're like, this is like Tiger Woods Jr. out there. He was doing his thing. The dash cam video shows a car pulled to the side of the road and a man in a black polo taking practice swings in the grass just off I-75. This road golfer, they call him a road golfer, wasn't just taking practice swings. He was connecting, hitting golf balls near the interstate. They're like, you know what this guy was thinking? It's just a really dangerous place to do it. And he was like, but I'm doing it anyways. So if you want to see that, as I mentioned, realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog. Then, and I apologize if Jimmy did these stories because I was out of the mix. Then we have a woman who was upset at her man. It looks like this girl, her name was Angela Davis. They're from the Summerfield area. Ended up getting arrested. And when the cops came, her husband told the cops that they got in an altercation because she interrupted his pleasure session.
Ooh.
Yes.
This is pleasure session.
I guess, and I didn't know. I only read Reddit for like when they ask people questions. We go through stuff like that when they have different things going on. I guess maybe you could actually communicate with people on Reddit, like on video chat, because the claims is that she became angry after, he was doing stuff with himself and took his phone. And he complied with her request, and she discovered some sort of communication between him and somebody else on Reddit. And that's when things got kind of escalated. They got bad. They got a verbal altercation. Then she was like, oh, yeah. They said she wrapped a leather belt around her hand with the buckle that was on her fist.
And she hit him?
And started punching the guy.
Ooh, that hurts.
First, he grabbed the cell phone to call 911. She knocked the cell phone from his hands and then started striking him, they said, in his arm and his back. Well, when a patrolman came, he did report several red marks across the back of the victim, as well as a large red bump on his arm. And they said it still had the detail of the buckle of the belt on it. So they were like, yep, definitely happened.
She really got him good.
So when they questioned her about it, she confirmed that, yeah, she found the victim watching pornography on his cell phone and doing the dirty deed to himself, and that she got upset. And she says that she only struck him because she was trying to protect herself during a short struggle with him. Well, they saw the markings on him. They bought his side of the story. So she was arrested after an investigation. And it looks like she was charged with aggravated battery and what they say, I guess, witness tampering, which we've heard before, because I think that's like when you take a phone out and you throw it.
Okay.
Is that witness tampering? Yeah, so she's hanging out in jail. And then a good story, just go to realradio921.com. We don't have to get into it, but if you want to check out this guy, it is the gentleman we talked about last week, and he is an absolute hero. And I posted it there. This guy from Lakeland, Florida. They were coming from the Bahamas, supposed to go to Fort Pierce. The pilot ends up having some medical issues, and Darren Harrison, he took over along with airport traffic control. And he was able to land this small private plane at Palm Beach International Airport safely. So if you want to watch his interview, which was yesterday on the Today Show, you can check it out. That's realradio921.com on the Penthouse blog. And that is your What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 11:05, 1:05. give you stories about Florida as a whole. You never know what you're going to get. Could be something with meth, could be something naked, somebody motorcycles, cantaloupes, who knows? We always give you different stories.
Another good blog post up there. If you go to realradio921.com under the Penthouse blog, you're going to see a dude that was going down one of those water slides. So they were in an area that's like a sandbar area type thing, like, you go to, shallow area of water. And but they had like a slide that you could go down, a little kiddie slide.
Okay.
And this guy got caught up at the end of it, and his swim trunks got caught up, and he couldn't get out of it. He had to have one of his buddies come over and get him off of it. It's pretty funny. So go to realradio921.com under the Penthouse blog, and you can watch that video, too. It's pretty funny.
Watch a guy lose his pants.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, actually, the shorts stay on, so.
Okay, good.
It's G-rated.
Yeah.
It's still funny, though.
I'm curious if this was in, because you said a sandbar area. There's a place I've been to, and it was actually beautiful in Destin, Florida. If you ever go over there, they call it Crab Island, and it's like our version of
Peanut
the
now?
sandbar. Yeah, peanut, but bigger, and the water is just like crystal clear. It's gorgeous, but they have like inflatable water parks all throughout it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's very cool.
It is. They have like a floating bar, too. They have all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There was a guy who went to Coconut Creek Casino, $25, pulled a slot machine. We heard about this yesterday and won $1 million. So huge win. We've been hearing a lot about it. Jimmy had a lot of stories last couple of days about people playing scratch-offs. Last night I did play a $20 scratcher, Jimmy, because of you.
Did you win?
Nope. But we had a couple that have won 3 or 4 stories. 3 or 4 stories over the last couple of days where people played $20 scratchers and they won $1 million.
Nice.
So I was getting gas last night. And I said, let me try a $20 scratcher. And but to no avail. But still, it was. I can't remember the last time I played a $20 scratcher. There are $30 ones. We weren't sure, and there's the $50 one that just came out. But this guy getting into Coconut Creek and pulled a lever on a slot machine for $25, and he won $1 million. So people do win.
He was playing the Aristocrat Dragon Link Panda Magic slot machine.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen it. But it's expensive. Like I said, you're paying $25. I got a buddy of mine who plays a lot, and he pays like $50 or $75 a hand. That'll go quick. I mean, just like that, you can go through $1,000. But I'm glad the guy won. He ended up winning $1 million. That is fantastic.
Good for him. So I got a text in here, and I have a question for you, G-Man. 47142 started off with Real Radio, and they're just apologizing, and they were like, I hope, sorry you had to stay until Ray. It ended up being beautiful. But something I guess I must have missed the few days I was out is asking if you are still going to get a YouTube channel. Was this a conversation that was had? Are you supposed to get a YouTube channel?
Yeah, we've talked about it with a couple people, maybe for football season, of doing a YouTube channel and doing some picks up there.
Got it.
We're going to say it might even start earlier. We did meet with a couple people. We'll see. It won't be, I'll be on 20, 30 minutes a day because I don't think people want that or want to even consume it. But it might be where I just do picks every day. Get a sponsor. We have a couple sponsors that are involved, and we might do it. We'll definitely let you guys know if we do it. So if you want any picks, we could definitely do it. And don't forget, we did talk about it yesterday, 12:30 The Zone has changed now to The Gambler. So if you want any information about sports betting, that's where you guys should definitely listen to 12:30 The Gambler. It was official yesterday, and it's 24 hours a day, all about sports gambling and all aspects of it. The odds, the money, how to bet, what to bet. You can consume it all day long, and that's on 12:30, our sister station now. It is The Gambler, also the home of the Miami Marlins. It is the Penthouse. It is Taco Tuesday. We'll be back in a few minutes with a lot more. Don't forget, 11:45, your chance to win tickets to Kid Rock. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag. Wendy's Biggie Bag is still just $5. Get a double-stacked junior bacon cheeseburger or crispy chicken BLT plus 4-piece nugs, small fries, and a small drink. Grab your bag at Wendy's today. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Don't drive much, don't pay much with Paper Mile Insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
On the podcast Not Lost, embark on a journey to all the destinations on your bucket list. From Mexico City to Montreal, as strangers become new friends, drinking, dancing, and eating their way through each episode.
What comes to mind when we think of Montreal? I definitely think of poutine.
Of course, I think of cute guys. They're everywhere.
Listen to Not Lost on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
Here's the deal. I've had constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating for years. I've tried a lot of laxatives and fiber supplements, but my symptoms keep coming back.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
95 looking pretty good. 15-minute ride southern to PGA, both directions. We're not seeing any major tie-ups right now. All in all, things are running pretty smoothly. Turnpike, a smooth ride as well. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Don't drive much, don't pay much with Paper Mile Insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Available now from iHeart, returning for Season 3, is The Restless Ones, an original podcast presented by T-Mobile for Business and iHeartRadio. Join me as I sit down for in-depth discussions with the people at the intersection of technology and business. You'll learn how each of these leaders is building a bridge to what's next and leveraging transformative technologies like 5G to create a more connected and meaningful future today. Listen to The Restless Ones on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. Listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day. And don't forget, 11:45, that is in this hour, your chance to win tickets to Kid Rock. Who doesn't want to see Kid Rock and enjoy yourself, rock the night away? Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
Francis is here.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
And big news was with Tom Brady last week signing with Fox, 10 years, $37 million a year, $375 million smackarooskies. Now, Tim Tebow was asked about this whole situation, and Tebow said he's the GOAT. He will be fine as a broadcaster. Tim Tebow works for the SEC network, and I think he's done a very good job in it, in my opinion, with college football. So Tebow says, I don't see any problems for Brady. And a lot of people think Brady's going to do okay, and a lot of people don't think Brady's going to be okay. I think Brady's going to be under a lot of scrutiny. I think a lot of people are going to be very tough on him on the very beginning, but hopefully he can make the adjustment, and hopefully it works out for Fox because they are paying him that huge money. How do you think he'll do, Jimmy? You think he'll be okay, Brady?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. He knows the sport very well. He's a color commentator, and that's what his role is going to be, so I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I think he'll do okay, too. 877-927-6969. If you ever went on a trip and you had a mishap like Francis did, if you missed it earlier in the show, she had plans to go with about 30 people to go to Jamaica, which we spoke about. But there was a problem down in Jamaica with their staff down there that worked at the airport. They went on strike. So Franny got stuck in Florida. Not that that's bad, but it did ruin the trip. But she had a good time anyway. But if you ever had a mishap, let us know. I think everybody's had one or two in their life. I know I have. Let us know about it. And call us up, 877-927-6969.
So the whole point of the trip was because I turned the big 4-0 last week, and my girlfriend did as well. Actually, I kind of, even though it was our trip, that day we were stuck at the airport and we were there waiting and all this stuff was happening, was her actual birthday. So she had to spend her actual birthday.
That's nice.
Is that nice?
Yeah, that's
Getting
right.
canceled at the airport. So I felt a little bit worse for her because at least on my birthday I went to go have a nice dinner, this and that. We ended up doing the same. That when we decided to go to Delray, check into the hotel, we made dinner reservations with about 20 of us, and we did have a nice day. But I felt so bad for in the beginnings that this is the way her birthday started.
Yeah,
it was us both of us laying on the floor, holding each other, crying. But
actually laying on the floor.
Oh, I was laying on the floor at baggage claim. I was
talking about thousands of dollars. Your dream trip canceled.
Yeah, I was on the floor at baggage claim, and everybody else is being nice. Everybody's on their phone trying to figure out a backup plan, and I just didn't have it in me. I may be a little bit of a drama queen, but that was because I was turning the big 4-0, and I feel like I felt like an adult a lot longer than 40. Sometimes I feel like a child, and I guess the way I was acting that day was very childish. But I want to know, when did you start feeling like an adult? Because there was a study that was done, and they said that nearly half of Americans said that they didn't actually feel like an adult until they were 30 years old. So there was 53% said they felt like an adult when they hit 18.
Well, I think when you start paying bills on your own, I think that's a big sign.
Yeah. And then, if you said maybe, until they turn that 29, when true adulthood, like when it really, really sunk in, that you were an adult. And that's why 18, because I did, right when I was 18, and it's not because I didn't love living with my mom, but I wanted that freedom. I wanted to get my own place. I wanted to feel, quote unquote, like an adult. But I truly don't think I felt like one yet. Yes, I know I had my own bills. I had to pay this and that.
That's a lot of responsibility.
But I had roommates and stuff, but I think it takes some time. What do you think? Like, when did you truly start feeling like an adult?
I still don't. I don't know. I think when you start paying your own bills, I think that's when you feel like an adult. And you're on your own. I think at any age, when you get, a house, apartment, townhouse, whatever you have, and you start paying your own bills, you have your car payment, credit cards, and, you're just not under that umbrella anymore.
Yeah, and that's the claim. 79% said that, that being an adult is more about actions than it actually is age.
Sure, right? It could be any age.
It can.
Yeah, I mean, you start paying your own stuff, and you got to do things, and you're not, you're not doing anything with your parents anymore. I think that's my first sign when you feel like an adult.
Buying a house really was like one of those things. Sure. And that was only a couple years ago. My first time buying, that made me really feel like an adult.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I got my first house a couple years ago, too. And, it's a whole different situation because there's a lot of responsibility that goes with it, obviously.
Or even living on your own. I mean, that's, I felt kind of the same as far as, I bought my own car when I was 17 when I first started driving. And, I paid for that. I paid for my own insurance. I wanted my own independence. But I would say truly probably when I had my first apartment on my own.
Yeah.
And away from the folks. That way, that's kind of like the that's it.
Mhm.
You know, there is no backup, right?
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's always there a little bit, you know, but I don't think I really matured until about 5-7 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what a lot of
And
people
even that could be questionable when you listen to this show at times.
Me too, Jimmy. Me too. Don't worry. But yeah, but that's why I think maybe it was more buying, or like you said, living on your own. Because when I left, I moved in with like 3 roommates, so it was still kind of that. Like,
but you were still on your own.
Yeah, but you're still on your own.
Of course, but it felt like a sorority house. Like it was always fun. It was always there was always something going on.
You had to pay your own bills.
I did have to pay my own bills, but it didn't really feel. It felt like we're out, we're doing our own, and we were just always having a blast. We were drinking every day. We were doing like it. It didn't really feel like I wasn't in that mental state until I think maybe when I split from my ex-husband and I got my very own place and lived by myself.
Sure.
And I had to pay, even though I gave him money for bills, I had to set it all up. I paid my own bills because at the time, the whole time we were together, I would always give him money and he would handle the actual paying of the bills part, right? Yep. So that was one time. A lot of people on here say when they got married is when they felt like an adult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
When you get married, you're taking care of somebody and stepping in and doing the things you have to do. You also know you can't put yourself first. When you get married, you should put your spouse first.
Yeah. Some people said opening their own bank account made them feel like an adult.
Sure.
Having kids made them feel like an adult.
Oh, definitely kids. I mean,
Yes.
that's a whole responsibility.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, they said buying, I like what they say, real furniture. And I get it because my first place, we went to the thrift store and got the most god awful. You went in there and you were like, is this velvet yellow? Yeah. It was what we get, like the most god awful. And I think one of the first times where I actually could go into a real furniture store and get brand new furniture was kind of adulting as well, too.
Sure. I mean, all those steps.
4 days ago, I just bought my first couch for the very first time, brand new.
Look at that.
First time ever.
Yep.
So is that it? Did I finally make it?
Yeah, you're an adult now. You're finally an adult. Uh-huh.
I mean, there are so many things for a lot of people, like you said. It could be just, to me, it's when you're paying your own bills and you're not, your parents are not helping you and you're doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And it could be anything.
One more thing or a couple more things that topped it off, because this is what they say made them feel like a real adult, right? I mentioned what topped the list, living on their own for the first time, followed by buying a house, then getting married. Then the top 5, what rounds it off is owning a bank account, having kids. I said the furniture. Another thing that made it was buying and wearing business casual clothes made them feel like an adult. And then watching the evening news made them start feeling like an adult.
Sure.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, because your whole plan plays. I got to watch the news, see what goes on.
Doing taxes, doing your own grocery shopping, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yep. 877-927-6969. If you have something that made you feel like an adult, let us know. Jimmy, do we have time for a caller?
We'll make it quick. We have John on the line. John, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, thanks. I just wanted to say, back in Martin Luther King's birthday, my wife and 8 of her friends were going to St. Martin, and the same thing happened. The airport went on strike there.
Okay.
They all got stuck at the Fort Lauderdale airport. 9 of them jumped in a car, drove to Miami, and went to Cancun. So they were able to save the 4-day vacation. But the same thing happened. The airport went on strike.
Wow.
That sucks.
It does.
Well, at least they were able to do something, though.
Yeah. I think the issue, and I was telling Greek during the break, is that maybe if there was 4 or 5 or something of us, we could have made something work.
Maneuver.
But to think that there was like 30 of us that had to go somewhere and get flights. But yeah, super unfortunate. Yep.
It happens sometimes, once in a million, but it does happen. Thank you for the call, brother, and thank you for listening to Real Radio.
Welcome back, Franny.
Thank you. Good to be back.
It is the Penthouse. We'll come back with a trifecta. And don't forget, 11:45, your chance to win Kid Rock tickets. Giddy up. We'll be back. Peace.
No one gives a big warm hug like us when you need it. Come on, get in here. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. What?
The Treasure Coast Songwriters Festival, presented by Gordon and Partners, fortheinjured.com. Coming to Martin County. Enjoy small venue shows with over a dozen of VMI Nashville's most accomplished songwriters who've written hits for George Strait, Garth Brooks, Keith Urban, and more. 4 days of free music this Thursday through Sunday. Go to tcsongwriters.com for more. Sponsored by Pirates Cove Resort and Marina and Manatee Island Bar and Grill in Port Salerno. Latitudes at the Marriott Beach Resort on Hutchinson Island. By St. Lucie Battery and Tire. And by Florida A&M University's Mary.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Audible. This spring, let Audible bring a smile with comedy, sci-fi, thrillers, or whatever you love listening to. From audiobooks to exclusive originals to podcasts, find it all on Audible. Sign up and start free at audible.com.
How can you experience the ultimate in luxury while also getting the best possible value at the same place? Seems contradictory, right? Well, it happens every day at Diamonds Direct as we bring together the best of all worlds for our customer. We take pride in our showroom atmosphere being both lavish and relaxing. It's our selection, which is truly breathtaking and yet attainable. It's our diamond experts who are technical in their knowledge, but at the same time warm, engaging, and caring. This is what makes Diamonds Direct a unique and captivating place where we constantly challenge the norms and redefine shopping expectations. Regardless of whether you want a simple gold band or the most intricate custom designed ring, we love to make it happen. And whether you're in a t-shirt and shorts or a three-piece suit, you'll be treated like family and we'll go out of our way to make you comfortable and happy. Come and experience a different kind of jeweler where we're as practical as we are romantic. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion. In Boca Raton, behind Town Center Mall.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself. And you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
I received a call the other day from a woman. Her voice was shaking. She needed help. Her husband tragically was unable to call himself, but he had told her previously, if anything ever happens to me, call Morgan & Morgan. I was humbled and proud. And what higher honor could we receive than protecting someone's family after they're gone? Her call came in on a weekend night. We went to work right away that night. Life can be shattered in a moment, in a car crash, work injury, or medical malpractice. When that happens, you need a big law firm with an unmatched reputation and resources to fight for you. If your family ever experiences something like this family did, know that America's largest injury law firm is here for you 24/7. We are big because we won a lot. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Accident 95 southbound on the exit ramp to Belvedere Road. FHP reports no lanes are blocked there, but that could cause you at least a little bit of a slowdown. Elsewhere, not seeing any big tie-ups. Turnpike is looking good. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag. Wendy's Biggie Bag is still just $5. Get a double stacked junior bacon cheeseburger.
Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you are back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're listening on that FM dial, 92.1, 101.7, or, of course, that absolutely free iHeartRadio app. And we have so many ways you can get in touch with us. I got some texts I'm going to go through, but that text line is 47142. You got to start off with Real Radio. Of course, you can call us 877-927-6969. You can email us. That's Jimmy@realradio921.com. And guess what? You can also see us. Just go to that website, realradio921.com. You're going to see that Real TV brought to you by Monroe's of Palm Beach. And the three amigos were right there. I got Jimmy with us. Hey, Jimmy.
Hello and good morning.
Of course, it's myself, Franny, and we have G-Man. Hi, Greg.
Good morning, Francis. Nice to have you back from Jamaica. I'm glad you came back to work with us again.
Yeah. I was never not going to.
Well, you never know. You go someplace, things happen. I can't make it back. See ya. Time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
The Yankees keep winning in baseball. They are doing very well. They won last night again, beating the Baltimore Orioles 6-2, 26th victory of the season. It's a young season, but the Yankees are playing great, and a lot of experts did not think that. That's why when you like something in sports, just bet on it and run with it if you're a fan. Don't listen to the experts because a lot of experts don't know. A lot of people thought the Yankees come in third place. So far, they're in first place with the best record in baseball with 26 wins, and Stanton and the Judge are hitting home runs every night, it seems like. So hats off to the Yankees doing so great. And the Mets are doing good, too. In the National League, they have the second best record, I believe, in the National League, which is good for the Mets. Tonight, there's a big game down in Miami. The Heat take on the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is the sixth time since 2010 the Miami Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals. Hats off to them. They did it in 2020, then 4 years with LeBron and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. And now this year with Jimmy Butler, Bam, and Hero. They are playing Boston. We do have home court, which is always a good thing. And also in hockey, the Florida Panthers have home ice against the Tampa Bay Lightning. In-state rivalry. That's going to be a very good series. And this is great for the sports bars. They have reported the sports bars and restaurants how well they are doing over the last couple of weeks because of the Heat and the Panthers. So both of them playing tonight, which should be exciting. And I know all the local sports bars, restaurants down in Miami, Brickell, where Fort Lauderdale, Boca, all the way up, Port St. Lucie, everywhere, Jupiter are going to be packed, rooting on the Heat and rooting on the Florida Panthers. And the Heat tonight are -1.5, That's line is provided by our partners at DraftKings. And Tiger Woods is playing this weekend in a tournament, the PGA tournament. He is 40-1 to win it all. So if you believe in Tiger and you think he has a shot, 40-1, put down $100. That would definitely make you have a good weekend. First thing Tiger has to do is make the cut, and then after that, you never know what happens. But he is 40-1 tonight, this weekend in this golf tournament. And also this Saturday, I believe, is the Preakness. And don't forget, the long shot, Rich Strike will not be running. It's going to pass on this, but then it will be running supposedly June 11th in the Belmont Stakes. But the Preakness, he's not running. Tiger's 40-1, and there'll be a lot of horses that'll probably be pretty decent long shots this week in the Preakness. I think the field is 10 or 11, I heard. I wasn't 100% sure. It changes as the week goes on to get a different thing. I think Wednesday you'll have the exact number. And that is your trifecta on a Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. Peace.
So we have a couple texts that came in, and you can play along with us. We're asking the time that made you feel like an adult. There was a survey that said for some reason the age was 30, but we can, certain instances, like this one, at 47142, start off with Real Radio. They said, I felt like an adult the first time I walked into Monroe's. They felt like an adult the first time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this one. This one's interesting, and I think you're playing along with the adult thing, but I'm very confused. They said that, where are we? When the Miramar police drove me to the Hollywood border, told me to get out and don't come back or go to jail. I guess that's when they felt like an adult. I guess I don't know. And then we have when somebody bought a 21-inch console TV from Sears for $800 on credit. Was the time they felt like an adult.
$800.
Wow. Yeah. 21 inches.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, that was back in the day. TVs were a lot.
Yeah, $800. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for 21 inches. You just bought one an 80-inch, right, for the backyard?
No, it was 65 inches, and it was like $500.
Yeah, that's big.
Well, yeah. But
what's the one in the house? How big is the one you have in the house?
It's an 80.
That's an 80.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mingita. 80-inch TV, that is big. That TV is beautiful, too. It's the only TV I actually watched in front of it, and I actually felt like I was at the game. Yeah, I was sitting very close, but I was like, wow, I am here. 877-927-6969. If you ever had a problem traveling, let us know. Franny was set to go to Jamaica, but some things changed and she couldn't get there. But if you ever had a mishap in a trip and then decided to go, what happened? Years ago, I was going to L.A. with this girl, and the flight got canceled, and they told us we can get on another flight. It'll only be a half hour. We jumped on it, but boy, it was a day in hell that we traveled. We had like 4 stopovers that we didn't realize we had. We went from Jersey to Chicago, from Chicago to Texas, from Texas to L.A., and it seemed like it took us 17 hours to get there.
Well, one of those things, too, that I think makes you feel like an adult is when you move. And I think moving for a lot of people is just a pain in the ass. To me, I say it's one of the worst things ever to do. It really is. I can't stand moving, but I've never utilized a mover. Yeah. So that probably takes a lot of the stress off of you. It's always been us moving everything.
It's still stressful when you use a mover because you're worried about them damaging your stuff and everything like that.
Yeah, but not as stressful. But no, it's one of those things. You know you got a solid friend when they'll actually help you move.
Oh, yeah.
You know you do. And typically you just bribe them maybe with some beers and pizza and whatever it is. One of our friends, our buddy Chef Daryl, he is the only one for the past few moves who has always been there to help us move.
That's great.
Yeah, so he's a very solid guy. But this is one of those things, like you have to, they say the ability to get people to say yes is a skill that few people have mastered. And that's when, they're maybe kind of unsure, obviously, if they want to. But they say there's a way to unlock the power of getting people to say yes.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
And it can open doors that are usually locked shut, excuse me. And there's there's that fine line between getting people to agree and tricking them into agreeing to what you want. And obviously, of course, you can nag a person into a yes or trick an individual into agreeing of some things that you guys may be seeing differently. It's not just asking for a favor. So this is how you are, they claim you master the art of yes without coming across too aggressively. So there's 3 methods that feel kind of sneaky but have proven effects in getting others to say yes. And one of them here.
It worked.
Nice job, Jimmy.
Yes.
It worked.
Yes.
The one here it's called the but you were free method.
You were free.
Like you're free. You have the time. You're free. How can you say no? So they say that they reviewed over 42 psychological studies and over 22,000 people, suggest that the whole but you are free method technique could double the chances of someone saying yes to you. So basically the idea is pretty simple. You make a request of a person, but acknowledge that the decision is ultimately their choice to make. You're persuading them to make a choice while not threatening their right to say no, right? So an example is saying, hey, I'm going out for drinks after work. You're welcome to join me if you're not busy. And they say, if you're saying this maybe to your attractive coworker that you might be interested in, or like, I'm collecting money for charity. If you'd like to donate, that would be great. And so they say like that. The best part is that there really is no correct way to say, but it's totally up to you, right? You just kind of leave it like that because
open-ended.
It really is up to them. And they say the study have shown the method is much more effective when you do it face-to-face with somebody, too.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's harder for them to say no.
Exactly.
And anything.
Yeah. So basically, you're giving them the freedom of being like, you don't have to go, but you're leaving it open-ended.
True.
I'm going out for drinks. You're more than welcome to join me if you're not busy.
Okay.
They say most of the time you'll get a yes out of that.
All right.
Yep.
I'll remember that.
Yep. Open. Who are you going to invite out for drinks?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
An attractive coworker.
Of course.
Jim, you want to go for drinks later?
I'm free.
They say the aim lower method.
What as far as your line?
Here's my method. It's like my life. Just keep aiming lower.
Aim,
You'll
and
find
you know
something.
what? And you probably always get yeses, Jimmy. But yeah, the basic idea is that if you're met with a no, ask again, but make the request much smaller than you did at first.
So like for money?
Aim lower, yes.
Instead of 10,000, you need 1,000.
You had me at small.
They say if possible, do something for the person which looks like a favor, right? And the chances they say yes are even greater. So basically, this piece has a great example of the idea working in real life. And they want to take you back to the idea of the uncharitable coworker that you asked. An example, approach a coworker and ask for a monetary donation. They say, let's do $20. If you're met with a no, offer something to them in return for a small donation. So you say this, like, how about this? If you donate $10 to the charity, I'll do whatever, you can say a dumb task that you'll do for them around the office that day.
So you're paying them in a way.
Well, yeah, but in a favor more than you are, like, because when you're asking for that money, you got to be like, I'll do something for you if you do this for me.
Yeah, that's life. I mean, that's you do something for me, I do something for you.
Yes.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch you.
But they say have the task in mind, right? Like if you know you can do some kind of paperwork and you're okay with it, you're like, since you're willing to do something for them, they might be willing to be a little looser with that money. But they say, you gotta like know what you're gonna do. Don't leave it like
open-ended.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
so be like, hey, can you do my report that's due tomorrow?
Yes. It worked. It worked again.
Thanks, Jim. You're on roll.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Yeah, so they were like, if you want that office tightwad to donate $20, ask him for 50 at first, then come down to 20. They say always have a plan in mind.
Well, that's true in everything in life.
Yep. And I love this. Finally, but all your friends are doing it method. So they're like, remember when your mom would ask if everyone jumped off a bridge, would you
jump?
And you wanted to say yes, but because they were your friends and you all did the same dumb thing.
Yeah.
So the basic principle behind the but all your friends are doing it method, it really gets people to say yes. And they're like, because we've always heard there's something wrong with peer pressure. Here they're saying there's nothing wrong with a little peer pressure to gain an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So the article, the author of this says, for an example, the customers are more likely to buy when they know that people just like them are also buying.
Okay.
They say that's why TV infomercials also feature interviews with happy buyers and target audience. Because they're like, wow, look how happy they are.
That's right.
I want it.
My Pillow guy.
I want this. Because they're stoked and they're sleeping so well.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what they say. They said the hardest part is getting those other people to say yes first. They're like, well, you just fudge a little bit. So basically, the whole thing is just saying scam everybody.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Scam all the people into saying yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or lie.
Yep.
Or lie.
Yep.
That's what they're telling you to do. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call for Kid Rock tickets right now. We're not scamming you. We're really giving away tickets.
These are real.
And it's going to be who's most likely to. Franny's going to ask you a question, and then you guys will answer it. And then if you guess it right, Jimmy, Francis, or me, you're on your way to going to see Kid Rock in the house. So pay attention, people, and pick up the phone. 877-927-6969. And Franny just gave you a little bit of a tip about how to get people to say yes. Basically, lie to them and scam them. And that will get them to say yes to anything you want. I thought it was more for like the opposite sex if you want to have dinner with them or, trying to talk them into something.
You can do that. Be like, hey, everybody else wants to go to dinner with me.
Then the girl's probably like, well, then why do you need me?
Well, then why don't you want to go to dinner with me?
Yeah, why do you want to go with me? Again, 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. If you want Kid Rock tickets, it's going to be a great show, and we're going to make it happen for you guys on who's most likely to. It's pretty simple. Like, who's most likely to go to a cigar bar this afternoon and watch the Miami Heat take on the Boston Celtics? Would it be Jimmy, Francis, or Greek? In this particular question, the answer would be Greek. And then you would be on your way to go to Kid Rock just like that. Franny's back in the house. She was gone for it seemed like 6 months. But we're glad she's back.
Only 3 days. Only 3 days.
It seems so long. Maybe because the weekend was in there. And we didn't. We thought you were in Jamaica. Really did. It was a mishap. When we get done with the Kid Rock tickets, if you ever had a mishap traveling on a trip, let us know what happened, how you handled it, and how it ended up working out. Jimmy, are we ready with the callers?
Nope.
Okay. When you are, let us know. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Don't forget the Miami Heat tonight take on the Boston Celtics, and the Florida Panthers take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. The series are both kicking off tonight, and hopefully the Heat and the Panthers can get W's.
Yeah, but this is going to be a concert happening on a Friday night, so you got Saturday and Sunday to recover. June 10th at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. And if you cannot call in, you can always go to realradio921.com. And right there, you can go ahead and register to win on the contest page. And there's so many other things that you can register to win besides Kid Rock tickets. Even though you want to go, it's always a fun show.
Kid Rock is awesome. You'll enjoy yourself.
All right. Guys ready?
Yes.
Here we go. We're starting with Rick. Rick, welcome to the Penthouse.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rick. How are you, sir?
Doing good, great. How are you, Greek?
I'm doing good. How long have you been listening to Real Radio?
Oh, my God. Probably over 10 years.
Nice. What do you think of that Greek kid?
Greek's awesome. Franny, sorry about your trip.
Thank you, Rick. Me too.
You want to chip in?
Me too.
We need 2,500.
I'm sorry, too.
Yeah.
We made the best of it, though.
Not the do-over. Do-over.
Yeah. If we get a refund, there'll definitely be a do-over in the fall, I'm sure. But, Rick, you know how the game plays, right? Play the game plays. You get it.
Yes.
All right. I'm turning off my camera. Okay, I'm going to ask you the question, and then just give us a moment, and Jimmy will cue you up for your answer. All right? So out of the three of us, Jimmy, Greek, or Franny, who's most likely to quote movies no one has ever seen?
All right, Rick, we have our answer. Out of the three of us, Greek, Francis, or myself, Jimmy, who is most likely to quote movies no one has seen?
Probably Jimmy.
Nice.
Nice job, Rick.
There you go.
One and done.
I do it all the time.
You do. We actually, Frank Covers did it, but the Martian thing,
Yeah.
where you see Greek and us, we're like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You don't know Marvin the Martian?
I know who he is. I just can't quote any of his lines. But no, that's all you got to do, Rick. Just one and done.
All right, Rick. Great job, buddy. I'm going to put you on hold and get some info from you here in a couple of minutes, so hang tight, pal.
Thank you guys always for getting involved. And today it was Kid Rock. Every day we try to have a big prize for you guys at 11:45 to show you how much we appreciate listening to Real Radio and the Penthouse every day, 10 to 2.
Yeah, tomorrow, 11:45, we're back doing Dave Matthews Band tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's a hot ticket.
Yes, it is. That's one of the three hottest ones. We always talk about that on the Classic, Sunfest, and then Dave Matthews. That's usually the hat trick for you guys. 877-927-6969. That's the number to call if you had a mishap on a vacation. Whatever happened where you were probably, planning to go away someplace, and then the last minute something happened that you were not in control of. Could have been a weather delay, could have been a problem you were going someplace. Let us know and how you handled it. Because, again, how you handle everything, like last week with the pilot, with the guy on the plane where the pilot got sick and he jumped over and took the plane and landed it perfectly, was an amazing story.
Yep. I have a couple people here talking about the first time they felt like an adult. They said, I felt like an adult, and this is on the text line because I got it in front of me, 47142. They said, first time I felt like an adult was when I had to make my first child support payment.
Oh, yeah, that must be.
Yep. We also have some, Steve, I love this. I'll be 44 years old in August, been married for 19 years, have 2 teenage boys, bought 3 houses, and my wife still yells at me to grow up. Steve and Boca, still not an adult.
Way to be, Steve.
Yes. Over here, the day I felt like an adult was in 1986, stepping into Studio 54. They said, went there with a friend on a spur of the moment, and out of pure curiosity, it was amazing. Yep. So there you go. And then Brett from Melbourne, listening on the iHeartRadio app. Thank God. I love it. Our other queen is back because, the first queen is Jean. We missed your beautiful voice and grammar. We thought the show, that's so funny. So sorry to hear about the complications with your trip, but welcome back. On today's topic, I felt like an adult when I got a full-time job and paid my own bills. They said also when I got a divorce and could afford to leave money on the dresser. Also, when you have a chance, Jimmy, we got a request from him for 99. They said that's for how many flats Greek has had in the Benz in the last year. Thanks for the great shows and the laughs. Money is on the dresser.
Don't jinx me with a flat. Somebody said something to me last night. They go, you haven't got a flat in a while. I'm like, really? You had to say that? Oh, man. I got to get tired soon.
All right, here you go. Greek Misspeak number 99.
This is your Greek Misspeak Review.
This is going to be like probably 99.9 other tips.
Really? It's amazing.
Oh, that'd be hot. Talk about a mountain man.
What happened?
And if you could put a smile on somebody's face or make them think about something that's bothering them, that's our job.
Gee, thanks.
And hold a pole. Tie a pole to your ass.
Oh, boy, I got to tell you, that sounds awful.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game no matter what. I mean, that's why the point spread was 2. And hopefully the Heat come out on head.
I'm glad he said head.
Johnny C, got any news on this hiatus hurricane?
What the hell is he talking about?
It's just so different than what it is.
Really?
I know a lot of guys who work in the liquor street. Open up a bottle of champagne, they might have opened up.
I don't understand.
Burrow, I'm going to say his first year in endorsements. I'm going to save 3 to fill in my dollars.
What? Just happened. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Great job, everybody.
Yes, we also have, because we're talking about ways to make people say yes, and somebody texts in
Be naked.
47142. They said, I would like the listening audience to say yes to giving blood at least once in their lifetime and helping a complete stranger.
That's very nice.
Yes. Yep,
Great.
Yep.
Great gesture.
Yep. And then we also got a text saying that the Preakness and Black Eyed Susan fields were drawn yesterday.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Is the Black Eyed Susan like the Friday, like the Oaks, like they do? They run the women or the what are they called, the Phillies the day before?
I think so. I'm not sure.
I thought that was the drink that they had.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the Black Eyed Susan is now what they drink.
Yep, you're right.
Like the one at the Derby,
Like the julep?
the mint julep.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But it could be maybe because he's saying that both of those were drawn yesterday.
Yeah, it was probably the race the day before.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a drink that they have the Preakness. It's not, I can't think of it. I think you're right, but I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not as popular as the mint julep. Because the mint julep's
it's the Phillies race. So I am looking. So that's the name of the Phillies race.
Ah, interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, on Friday. But I do think you're correct. The Black Eyed Susan cocktail, because I think every race has their own drink, or any of the majors.
Yeah, the three. But the mint julep gets most of the juice, and everybody always knows about that.
There's actually zero juice in a mint julep, but whatever. They say that the Black Eyed Pea is it is from what I'm looking at, looks like it is a cocktail for the Preakness.
And the Preakness runs on Saturday. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys can get over to the Palm Beach
Did I call
Kennel.
the Black Eyed Pea? I'm in the season. I'm sorry.
Okay. You guys can get over to Palm Beach Kennel Club. You could bet it there. I'm sure you could do it on Fridays like the Kentucky Derby and they have simulcasting. So anytime you want to get over there to bet any horses, any track in the United States, you get over to Palm Beach Kennel Club. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Francis is back, and we'll come back with some fun facts and a lot more in the Penthouse. Peace.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
People here are raving about QC Kinetics and how regenerative medicine has changed their life. People like Helen, an avid mountain climber who got sidelined when an accident left her knees in constant pain.
I was not able to train or do really anything on my knee.
Helen was told surgery would be her only option. But then she found QC Kinetics and was treated with natural biologics designed to repair and restore tissue in her knees. 3 months later, she was climbing the highest mountain in North America.
I got a very quick resolution to my pain. I began treatment in March, and I summited Denali June the 7th. It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
Get your life back with lasting results. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Call QC Kinetics today.
Call 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. With locations in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Cigar and whiskey lovers will gather to celebrate the ultimate weekend of premium cigars and great whiskeys on Saturday, May 28th at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. As Cigar Aficionado and Whiskey Advocate present the second ever Big Smoke Meets Whiskey Fest event. Your ticket includes cigars, tastings, seminars, entertainment, delicious food, and much more. Get your ticket online at BigSmokeWhiskeyFest.com. Use code IHeartCigars to receive 20% off all tickets.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose, too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Are you or a loved one struggling with dyskinesia, which is involuntary body movements, including jerks and twitching with Parkinson's disease? The SHINE research study is investigating a new study drug that may help these body movements that people with Parkinson's can't control. Learn more today by calling 877-740-3440 or visit shineparkinsonstudy.com. Again, that's 877-740-3440 or shineparkinsonstudy.com.
On the new true crime podcast Betrayal, a woman chronicles her fairy tale romance gone horribly wrong. Her husband's secret life destroyed their marriage, shook their community, and ultimately sent him to prison.
Going through Spence's emails, Snapchat, whatever I could get my hands on. Just a punch in the gut every single time.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. With home values at an all-time high, it's a great time to turn your home equity into the cash you need. And get a closing cost credit from RP Funding. Visit rpfunding.com.
Terms and conditions apply. Unless 7168 equal housing.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is WZZR-FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword. On our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio, real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you are back in the PH. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is a Tuesday here on Real Radio. This is Franny. We got Jimmy in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And we have a Greek around here somewhere. I'm going to turn on my camera because you can watch us. That's realradio921.com on Real TV. And we have a fun new feature. It is a talkback feature, which you can find on that iHeartRadio app. Just search for Real Radio 921. You're going to see a little microphone icon, and you can leave us a voicemail. Hold on a second. There. Hi, G-Man.
Hey, what is happening? You're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday afternoon. Jimmy, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Franny is here.
Hi. Oh, hi. I already did the introductions.
Oh, okay. Take a pizza. It's time for some fun facts.
Well, today is not many fun holidays, but there are some on here, and that's normally where I like to get my fun facts from. It's National Cherry Cobbler Day. Mm-hmm. It's National Mushroom Hunting Day.
Yeah.
You want to go hunt some mushrooms? I don't know what kind of mushrooms they're talking about.
It's National Walnut Day.
It is. It's National Walnut Day. Mm-hmm. It's your favorite wine, G-Man. It's National Pinot Grigio Day.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, stamped grapes.
Mm-hmm. And it is also National Dinosaur Day. And I have a few what they consider mind-blowing facts about dinosaurs.
I think I'd go with Pinot Grigio.
Do you want? I can do that too.
No, do that.
Okay. Excuse me. Did you know? Well, these are all different, probably facts you didn't know. The name Velociraptor means speedy thief. Because obviously they're very fast.
They are very fast.
They are very fast. And clearly they are thieves, is what it sounds like.
I've seen Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Jurassic Park, this is interesting. In the original 1993 movie of Jurassic Park, there's actually only 15 minutes of dinosaur footage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe that.
Do
Yeah,
you?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I just felt like it was dinosaurs all the time.
Yeah.
They say 6 minutes CGI and then 9 minutes of animatronics. So, I guess it was just mainly the actors the whole entire time. My main man, Jeff Goldblum. And then I know, that's still one guy my husband doesn't understand why I find him attractive.
He looks great.
And just, I don't know, he's got a thing. Dinosaur skulls actually have large holes, or what they call windows in them, that made their skulls a lot lighter. And they said some of their skulls were as long as your basic car they would have, which I'm not shocked by. They also lived on all the continents, including Antarctica. And they say some of the biggest plant eaters had to eat as much as a ton of food a day, they say, which is similar to eating about a bus-sized pile of food every single day.
Wow.
Can you imagine eating a bus size?
Wouldn't want that food, Bill.
Yeah.
Wouldn't either. They said that according to, because today is National Dinosaur Day. By the way, did you ever have a favorite dinosaur growing up when you learned about him?
No.
What about you, Jimmy?
T-Rex.
You're a T-Rex? Yeah. You like the monsters? It was a little arms.
Still little arms, you know. Still can't scratch your head.
Yeah.
Trying.
I was always a brontosaurus, and I think it was because they were plant eaters.
Right.
Yeah. They also say that the first dinosaur that appeared during the Triassic period 230 million years ago were small and lightweight. They say bigger dinosaurs, like the Triceratop and Brachiosaurus, appeared during the Jurassic and Cretaceous period.
Crustacean?
Not crustacean. No. That's like a crustacean's like a shrimp, right? I don't know if they're
and
shrimp.
And with a shell, right?
Yeah. They also say no one knows exactly how long a dinosaur's lifespan was, but some speculate that they lived up to 200 years old. Mingada is right. Well, that's like the turtles and stuff, like tortoises. They live forever. Also, dinosaur eggs were as large as basketballs. They said the bigger the egg, the thicker the shell. So if the egg had been larger, dinosaur babies probably would not have been able to get out because it would be too hard for them to get out of it. Also on here, finally, on this, they say that now what's here on our Earth in the waters is the blue whale. And they say the blue whale is bigger than any dinosaur ever at 108 feet. And those are your dinosaur fun facts.
Thank you, Francis. We do it once a show, some fun facts. You never know where they're going to go, but they are things that you'd be like, that's fun. I can run with it. If you went to the gas pumps lately in the last week or the last 6 months, you can't believe it. And in 1 week, gas has gone up 22 cents. And I can't believe it. It's crazy. It really is.
Well, they say it just went up half a cent last night.
Yep, half a cent last night. But 22 cents in the last week, which is crazy. Might be having to start to carpool with some people and think about, where can I save on gas? Be a lot less people to cruise around. You feel bad for kids who just get their license now for the first time. It's something that they really can't be cruising around and do it. If they got money, they could, but it's expensive to fill up a car. And it's funny, like every time you go to a pump now, I mean, again, I take notice of this. You see like $81 in front of you, $73, $92. And those are the cars before you're filling up, I guess. I went last night, and it was a lot. But 22 cents in 1 week is a lot.
And I hate reading all these headlines, Yahoo Finance, that basically they're saying that there's no relief in sight.
No, there isn't. No, they're thinking $6 by the summer.
What's going to change?
But we had it, right? It was going up, and then it went down for a bit a couple months ago, and now it's back up. But yeah, I mean, I know in California, their average top $6 per gallon now, but everything's expensive there. We're not too far off.
We're at
here
$4.50
in Florida.
right now. We're at $4.50 right now. $4.50 is just a lot. I mean, if you got to commute, I mean, Jimmy does it 6 days a week.
Yeah, Jimmy has to commute. You got to commute.
Yep, it definitely changed your life. They even said that people going out, we talked about it yesterday, 50% of people said they might not be going out as much because of inflation and the way it is. And that's bad for the restaurant business, obviously, after what they just went through with COVID. But yeah, the gas prices are crazy. They really are. And it affects everybody, unless you got an electric car. Then you don't care. 877-927-6969. When did you first feel like an adult? What made you first feel like, all right, this is it. I'm real now. Or if you had a mishap going on a trip that you had planned. Maybe something happened. Maybe there was a delay with weather. Maybe it was something where you were going. Let us know. And also let us know how you handled it. Franny was going last week to Jamaica with 40 of her friends. There was a problem in Jamaica. They made the best of it, and they ended up in a beautiful hotel in Del Rey and had a good time. But Sometimes you're not that lucky. Sometimes you just have to be like, hey, I'm going to come home. You know what? It's not meant to be. 2 years ago, I was going to Buddha's son's wedding, and our flight was bad storms, and they got canceled. We ended up staying at the W in Fort Lauderdale and ended up going the next day. It was fine. But that was an easy fix because it was just the next day, and they moved you on. But a lot of times you can't get moved, and then you're stuck, and you're like, where the hell am I going to go? Francis said that they tried to go the next day to Jamaica, and a flight for $3,200.
Yeah, JetBlue was $3,200, or there was some flights we did find, Jimmy, but they were like 21 hours long. So by the time we would have gone, it would have been Saturday.
To Jamaica?
Yeah.
So what, you go to Alaska, then Hawaii, then back?
Yeah, I think it.
Hawaii.
Yeah, it was.
That makes sense.
It was Fort Lauderdale to like Atlanta to like and then a very long layover, and then somewhere, and then a very long layover, and then finally Jamaica. I was like, I cannot. If I'm traveling 21 hours, I want to be in Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a reason why I have not taken long flight. I've been dying to go.
Yeah.
If I'm going to travel that long to go somewhere that's an hour and a half away, yeah, no, thank you. It was ridiculous.
There's nothing you can do when it's last minute.
At that point.
I mean, it talk about a kick in the head. I mean, it is just in that small window that they ended up having this issue over there was just oh boy, what a burner. What an absolute burner.
Yeah.
And there was no talk of a strike, right?
No, okay, so I pulled up articles after the fact, and they were saying that there was talks of it on like Wednesday night. And I'm like, so why is that not... why aren't the airports talking about that? Why isn't it just a thing? Because up until we received, all of us received a text message from the airline, up until then, it kept on saying that our arrival was on time.
Oh, they probably didn't even know. I mean, and they probably found out the last minute.
But, yeah, everything that we heard was it happened that morning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
They were probably trying to negotiate to the last minute. And then they probably couldn't come up with anything, and that's when they said, hey, we're going on strike.
Well, yeah, because I think they reopened the airlines, I think, at like 5 o'clock that day or something like that. So like you said, it was a small window.
Yeah, just very small.
Yeah.
We were just hoping that you got in there beforehand.
Yeah, no, there was no, and there was no option of them even offering to give us another flight. Like I said, it said canceled. When we had to go ask for help, they're like, you got to go get your bags from baggage claim.
I just can't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, and not trying to help you out, and then like you said, there was such a long line. And
I'm actually very surprised when we were standing outside of the line, looking at the line, going, I don't want to stand in that line. I did not see, knowing what goes on the airport, I did not see one freak out. I didn't see anybody fighting.
That's good.
It seemed like everybody
that
was
good, actually.
Yeah, that's nice.
I was shocked about how calm most people were handling it.
That's great. Because,
Yeah.
when people freak out, that's when problems start. Especially when they hear something like that. I think a lot of people, too, if you hear you're going to lose your money, that's when people get very upset.
Yeah.
Maybe you're lucky, too, if it was in the morning. People weren't, already in the old cocktails.
Yeah,
You're right.
Too
True.
much, so
It was,
there wasn't
That's a
too
good
many
point.
people.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know. I mean, just a thought, but
No,
because it is sort of surprising. You would think that there would be people to be really freaking out.
Absolutely. I was.
Especially in a situation like you're in. And, you're looking to lose a lot of money.
Yeah, and now it's so funny because
it breaks my heart.
I can't. So I stopped obviously following the Facebook page because I'm looking and people are on vacation there right now, and it's just they're posting pictures of how gorgeous it is overlooking that. When I saw that, I was like, I can't. And now, but all the ads, because even though I'm not following their page, now all the pop-up ads on everything I have is like, our Bureau star this, our Bureau star that. Like, I can't get away from it. It's horrible.
Sometimes, when you put up a negative review, they reach out to you. I mean, you never know. Say, hey, I was just down there, and they're telling me I have to go to Expedia. I don't feel it's fair, and who knows? Maybe they pick up the phone and say, hey, we're going to credit you. Or give you, like you said, at least give you credit.
Yeah, leave a bad review on Expedia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe.
They do it a lot of places. If you say something, if restaurants do it all the time. If something bad happens, you put something up there, they're like, hey, we don't want this out there. Nobody wants bad press. And that isn't fair what they're doing. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. If you got a situation where you felt like an adult, let us know. Or a bad experience traveling, let us know. If you're looking to start a new career, we got 3 cities that are best new starts, and 3 of them are in Florida, which is good news. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back. Peace.
What's a Real Radio podcast? It's Real Radio on demand. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn, strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to where they want to be. From leading a few employees to managing an entire workforce. From starting local to going national. From generating wealth to generations of wealth. At CIBC, we believe a bank should take you from where you are to wherever you want to be. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What's all the buzz about cleaning your nose, nasal hygiene, and Navage? The science is simple. Your nose is the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses, but it's not perfect. Like washing your hands and brushing your teeth, it's time to start cleaning your nose, too. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril to the back of the nose where most allergens and viruses multiply, then flushes them out the other nostril before they reach your lungs. My name's Martin Hoke, and I didn't invent nasal irrigation. It's been around thousands of years. I did invent Navage to make it easy for everyone. In less than 30 seconds, you can clean your nose. And because it's all natural and drug-free, it's safe to use Navage every single day. Are you ready to join nearly 3 million people who use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier? At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage. Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
To understand what makes Diamonds Direct different, you have to understand our history. It goes back 70 years to a renowned diamond cutter overseas. From there came years of diamond cutting, manufacturing, and wholesaling, supplying exquisite fine diamonds to top high-end jewelers. Eventually, those same wholesalers began selling direct to you, and that started a revolution. Today, we are a global diamond powerhouse with hundreds of thousands of customers and an impeccable reputation. But our core values remain the same as always. Our diamonds are the highest quality, cut by the best craftsmen. Our prices are the most compelling. Our selection is staggering. Our warranties and guarantees are unbeatable. And our entire team's only goal is to help you find the diamond of your dreams. So, as the story unfolds and the revolution continues, we invite you into our home to enjoy a jewelry shopping experience unlike any other. Born in craftsmanship, rooted in quality, and thriving in passion. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion. In Boca Raton behind Town Center Mall.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line. Their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
This is Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. With home values at an all-time high, it's a great time to turn your home equity into the cash you need. Plus, get a closing cost credit. Visit rpfunding.com for details.
Terms and conditions apply. Unless 7168 equal housing.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell and Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
As America's largest injury law firm, size is our strength. Morgan & Morgan.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
We have a crash in Boca. It's on the southbound exit ramp 95 to Yamato Road. FHP reports it's off to the shoulder there, but you're going to slow down a bit with that. And elsewhere, not seeing any big tie-ups. Things running pretty smoothly in the West Palm area. North towards the Gardens, not seeing any big tie-ups. Lake Worth, Boynton Beach also running pretty smoothly on the interstate. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Love this radio station? Take it with you everywhere you go, along with thousands more just like it when you download the free iHeartRadio app. Have something to say? Send a voice message straight to the studio by tapping the TalkBack mic inside the iHeartRadio app. You might even end up on the air, but that's just radio. Check out tons of playlists like Songs of Summer, plus the
Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Find me tonight for a taco and a lap dance. Come on, somebody step up and find me. I'm getting good with my lap dances. It is the Greek. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Who are you practicing on that you're getting so good at?
Just people.
Oh, okay.
Strangers.
Got it.
People on the bus stop. 877-927-6969. That is the number to call. Jimmy, do we have somebody on hold?
Yes, we do. We have Mike on the line. Mike, welcome to the Penthouse.
Mike?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Yeah, you. Mike, what's happening, pal?
Oh, none. Just listening. I actually was calling in because I haven't heard anything. I was calling about the Dave Matthews ticket.
We're doing that tomorrow.
I had to speak with you, and I won a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
You'll get an email from our promotions department that'll have the tickets in there.
Tell you before you put me on hold.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mike.
Sorry?
Oh, no, I think he said he was trying to tell you before he got put on hold. But yeah, you should be getting an email from the promotions department, as Jimmy said, if you have not yet. Sometimes we don't get the tickets in house yet, but as long as like the week of the concert, which I believe is next weekend, then definitely let us know. But you should absolutely be getting them via an email.
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys said, okay, I'll just keep looking then.
Okay, pal.
Yeah, if you don't have them by next week, let us know.
Or check your spam folder, too,
Yeah.
because sometimes our emails end up in people's spam folders for some reason, so you can look there, too. But if you don't see anything in a couple of days, let me know. You can email me, Jimmy@realradio921.com. We'll make sure you get set up, okay, bub?
All right, Jimmy, thank you.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. 877-927-6969. On the table today, when did you first feel like an adult? And if you ever had a vacation where there was a little bit of a bump in the road, how did you handle it? Speaking of bump in the road, sometimes you want to start a new career, and you need to start by first moving to new cities. I know Franny's got a couple things on some cities, and Florida's got a couple that are in the, I guess, top 50.
Yeah, so, top 10. Well, I mean, top 50, yeah, there's more than that, but the three of our major cities. But, yeah, trying to decide where you're going to lay a foundation down for what they say a long, prosperous career can be a pretty tall order, especially for recent graduates entering the job market. But it looks like that if you are looking for a place to, and it's specifically they say professional opportunities, the number one place for professional opportunities, by the way, I was very surprised by, but was Miami, Florida.
Wow. I'm surprised too.
More and more people are heading down this, and I know you know, because Miami is moving to Fort Lauderdale moving to West Palm. A lot of West Palm is moving up to the Treasure Coast. I know a bunch of people who have moved to the Port St. Lucie area in the past few months.
And Miami's rents are brutal.
It's insane.
Yeah, highest.
And I also, in talking with the Brightline people, there's a lot of people who lived in Miami or work in Miami that now commute and live in West Palm, and they just take the train because
it's easier.
Well, and they can afford to live in West Palm more so than they can in Miami, which sounds ridiculous because it's very expensive here right now too.
Well, it just goes to show how it gets more expensive the further south you go. I mean, it's getting unbearable in St. Lucie County.
Is it?
No, I mean, the houses up there are just, they've just gone literally through the roof.
Yeah.
No pun intended. I mean, it's amazing how high the property values are, and it's going to move up next. Vero will be next.
Mm-hmm. But they were talking about the best cities to start a career. So Miami was number one when they said for like professional opportunities. But the best city to start a career, you have in the top 10, you have Orlando, Florida at 2. You have Miami at 7, and you have Tampa at 8.
It's pretty good.
I was going to ask, out of the 3 of those, which would you guys? I would say Miami for you, G-Man, but you can answer for yourself. Which of those 3 cities?
If I had to move
If
to
you
one
had
of
to
those
move to
3,
one of them.
Tampa for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nicest city out of the 3 of them, in my opinion.
How about you,
Miami's just too built up. It's too biggy.
There is a lot.
I go to Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's close to here, obviously. It's not that much different.
Miami's more my scene, I would think, but I like Jimmy said, I don't know. I would probably get so frustrated. I mean, to travel a mile, it takes forever.
Yeah, forget about it.
And that's more Miami Beach, I understand.
Yeah, I mean, the Brickell area, too, if you get a job in that area, you don't really need a car. It's like
Yeah.
New York a little.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
If
and
you
that
find
saves-
something close by.
Yeah, it saves a lot of money.
And Orlando, to me, is a pain in the ass, too, to travel anywhere.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yep. And I feel like that the interstates have been in constant construction since I moved down here 20 years ago.
Honestly, it's starting, to me, the last time I was up there, it's getting better. It's getting to a point where, now we're starting to see the fruits of all those years and years. And actually, hey, let's put it correctly, decades of road construction up there. It just seems like it to me where, I-4 is getting more completed and it's getting a little easier to get around now. But, I mean, that's a lot of traffic up there because you're constantly dealing with the tourism.
And yeah, and in all fairness, I have not been to the Orlando area in a long time, so maybe construction has gotten better on the roadways.
A little bit, but I mean, there's still plenty there. I mean, there was still plenty at the where the Orlando Magic play. I forget the name of that arena, but there was a lot of construction around that area too. The last time we were up there. We saw Trans-Siberian Orchestra there. Not this last December before that. So who knows if that's done by now too? Could be.
That's a new arena, right? A couple years? That one, the new.
I don't. It didn't seem to be too old.
Yeah, I think it's pretty new, like 5 years.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it.
I forget too. I think me and Johnny went up there years ago for a Magic Boston series.
Okay,
and I think it was pretty new then. Like it was like 2 hours. It's again that area, like you said, it's up and coming. It's so much stuff every day. They're building something else. And the tours are crazy.
When was the last time you were in downtown West Palm? Well, I mean, I was there for Sunfest, which was a long time. It's been a long time since I've been there. Oh, true, you guys were down there too. But even like heading over and going to the Brightline, I was like, where did all of these condos and or even high rises come from?
Yeah. Oh, we see them. Just look at the skyline. I mean, there's just cranes.
Yep.
You see the cranes out there. We've had that one building that's been going up here by 45th Street there.
Yeah.
And
that's quick.
Is that a?
I think it's a hospital.
Is that what that's going to be?
I think it's going to be a hospital, right when you get off.
Across from the hospital, you mean?
Yeah, they're doing another hospital campus across from the. But I think it's part of it because it's JFK Medical, right? That they put there, or they changed it to. Yeah, and I think that's going to be part of the campus.
Gotcha.
I believe.
Right off 45th.
Yeah.
Yeah. That went up pretty quick too. Watching it go up in the last couple of months, like you blink and they're there. Even when you go down to Brickell, if you ever go down there, there's always, like Jimmy just said here, always cranes all over the place. And they always tell you when you're walking, they got signs. Be careful. Not that there's a great sign here when you see a crane above you, but it does happen. 877-927-6969. We'll come back with a trifecta. And we're going to also talk about, Jimmy's going to tell us about a couple stars who maybe in the beginning people said, you're not going to make it. Everybody's got those stories. So that's when you can't get disgusted. You just hit the gas a little bit more. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
Introducing the latest way to hear the greatest station in the world. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio. Real Radio wants to provide the assist for your summer plans by putting $1,000 in your hand. We're talking about $1,000 9 times a day. Listen for the keyword to win $1,000 weekdays from 9:05 a.m. to 5:05 p.m. Take that keyword and enter it on our website at realradio921.com. Then wait for your phone to ring from a number you won't recognize. If it does, answer it, because that's how you get $1,000 in your hand. This contest presented locally by the Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop. Exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. Huge selection, best prices, weekly specials, and an amazing staff that will take great care of you. 7 convenient locations. Visit glasschamberfl.com for more.
This is Chris Collinsworth. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network, presented by DraftKings.
The Heat begin their trek towards the NBA Finals tonight. Miami hosts Boston for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Kyle Lowry is still out with a hammy injury. Meantime, one NBA team's fortunes will change tonight in the draft lottery. Houston, Orlando, Detroit, and Oak City with the best odds of winning the number 1 pick. And another Sunshine State showdown begins in the Stanley Cup playoffs tonight. The Panthers host the Lightning for Game 1 of their second-round set. I'm Scott Davidson.
Download the DraftKings app and use code SPORTS to get a free shot at millions of dollars up for grabs this week with your first deposit.
Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeart Radio app. That's Red Pilled America.
The Greek Zone is brought to you by QC Kinetics.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
For the best Gentlemen's Club experience in West Palm Beach, the only place to go is Spearmint Rhino Gentlemen's Club. Open 7 days a week with a late-night kitchen, Spearmint Rhino has you covered no matter what you're craving. Visit us at 2154 Zip Code Place in West Palm Beach or find us on the web at spearmintrhinowpb.com.
Spring has sprung and it's full tilt boogie time at GiveMeTheVin.com, America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cartus, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cartus, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
We have a crash in Boca. It's on the southbound exit ramp 95 to Yamato Road. FHP reports it's off to the shoulder there, but you're going to slow down a bit with that. And elsewhere, not seeing any big tie-ups. Things running pretty smoothly in the West Palm area. North towards the Gardens, not seeing any big tie-ups. Lake Worth, Boynton Beach also running pretty smoothly on the interstate. I'm Joel Malkin.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeartRadio station.
Franny, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that your trip to Jamaica was ruined. Man, I couldn't believe it when I saw on the news the next day after you left that it said the airline workers went on strike in Jamaica. You know, and I even planned this really corny, stupid joke for you to welcome you back from your vacation. What do you call a red-headed Jamaican baker? A gingerbread man. I mean, I was going to make you want to go back on vacation with that terrible joke.
You're listening to The Penthouse. Now back to The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in The Penthouse. Love the callbacks. You guys do a great job on them. Keep them coming in, baby. They put a smile on our face. It is Real Radio. It is The Penthouse, 10 to 2, Monday to Friday. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's up?
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
All right, Tiger Woods is back. Is he worth to put some cash on? Maybe. He is 40 to 1 by our friends at DraftKings. That is his odds to win this tournament this weekend. Is Tiger worth 40 to 1? Yes, he's definitely worth 40 to 1. You never know. There was just a horse who won 80 to 1 at the Kentucky Derby. So Tiger at 40 to 1, I would definitely take a shot. Maybe he gets hot, maybe he does well, makes the cut, and then you don't know what happens for the weekend. But he is 40 to 1, and he's still a champion no matter what. And he did say this week his leg feels 100% better than it did at the Masters. The Miami Heat tonight take on Boston, and the Panthers take on the Lightning. So it'll be a crazy night for sports fans in South Florida. And it is also great for the restaurants and bars. Everywhere you go tonight, it'll be packed, watching the Heat, watching the Panthers. And it's game one in both series, and both situations, our Miami Heat and the Florida Panthers have home court and home ice. So hopefully we can get out of the box strong and pick up a W right away. Tampa Bay is going to be a very tough series for the Panthers, and the Celtics are going to be tough for the Heat. But as you advance to the playoffs, it gets tougher and tougher. So let's go Heat down tonight in Boston, home tonight, and Boston's here. And our Florida Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the Yankees keep winning. Yes, they keep winning. They won last night 6-2 over Baltimore. 26 wins, the most wins in the major league so far. Stanton and Judge leading the way. And Rizzo hitting home runs, it seems like every night. Yankees are doing very well. 26 wins. Their over-under, I think, was 93, so they are on pace. And a very good shot to win for that to go over. A lot of experts didn't think the Yankees were going to do well this year. They thought maybe third or fourth place in their division. It is early. We don't know how it's going to happen, but so far the Yankees are doing well. And the Mets are doing well also. Even the Marlins won last night. So right now the Yankees and Mets are doing very, very good in baseball. And that is your trifecta. Peace.
Well, I saw something online today that I thought was pretty interesting, and it started with a video, actually it was audio, of Shakira. She was on one of the late night shows, and she was telling, I believe it was Jimmy Fallon, that apparently she was told that she would never make it, or sort of along those lines. Here, we can take a listen to that.
I heard when you were little, you almost didn't get into choir or something. Is that true?
That's true, sadly. Yeah.
Who wouldn't have Shakira in their choir? Really?
My music teacher. He didn't like my voice. He thought I was too disruptive for the choir because my voice was too strong. And even my classmates teased me. They used to tease me, and they used to say that I sound like a goat. I hope it was a cute goat, though.
Yeah. now you are the goat. So there you go. You did. Show them. A global music superstar.
Well, it was pretty hard because I think it was a way of bullying, like I felt bullied in a way.
Yeah.
But
did you almost think about not going forward, not singing?
Well, thanks to my parents, I didn't, especially my dad. He always said that a voice without vibrato is not worth it. It's not a voice, And so I kept my vibrato, and that's kind of my signature.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Your goat signature, yeah.
So maybe look up something, because I've seen that before with some other celebrities. They were told that they would never make it. And I think everybody is in their life at one point for some reason, for something that said, you'll be a bum, you'll never make it. Like the class clowns are always told you'll never make it because, cracking jokes and doing things like that, was never good in class. But I looked up and I saw a bunch of celebrities that there's a list of like 35 or something, but I just got a few of them. And I thought these were kind of interesting. So Walt Disney was one of those that was told he would never make it. Walt Disney was fired from the Kansas City Star in 1919. Why? Because he lacked imagination and had no good ideas.
Oh, wow.
Want to bet?
He showed them, right?
Here's another one that was pretty, I think we can say that she was very successful. J.K. Rowling got fired when working at the London office of Amnesty International because she would write stories on her work computer all day long. Michael Bloomberg. Bloomberg was let go when he was working as a partner at Salmon Brothers, an investment bank. Specifically, it was after the company was bought out by the company that eventually became Citigroup in '98. His severance check is what he used to jumpstart his career, which obviously led to him becoming the 18th richest person in the world.
Mingada.
Here's another person that I think we would all say was pretty successful after all was said and done. Jerry Seinfeld. He was fired after a poor performance on his very minor role on the sitcom Benson. I don't remember him being on that show.
I don't know if I've ever seen Benson.
You never saw Benson?
I don't think so.
That was funny.
That was a good show. I like Benson. Apparently, no one told him he had been fired, and he only found out about it when he showed up for a read-through and discovered his part was missing from the script.
Oh, God. Where am I? What's the deal with that?
I think he made it okay, though.
He's fine.
Here's another one. We'll go way back machine. Elvis Presley. I think we've heard this one before. After a performance at Nashville's Grand Ole Opry, Elvis was told by the concert hall manager that he was better off returning to Memphis and driving trucks.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think that's one that we've heard before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's one that I know I haven't heard before. Lady Gaga. When she was finally signed on to a major record label, Gaga was dropped, and only after 3 months of being signed.
The only reason why I would assume that, I haven't heard that, but she was the one who made the comment, right? Like out of 100 people, one in the room.
Yeah.
Like out of all the no's, she got 100 no's or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Another one that I think made it okay, Bill Gates. When he dropped out of Harvard, he started a business with Paul Allen called Tarf O'Data, which flopped. Luckily, they tried their hands on business again, and that's what ended up turning into Microsoft.
He's okay. He's doing
I think he's doing okay. Here's another one. We'll go into the Wayback Machine a little bit. Lucille Ball. Before her iconic show, I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball was considered a failed actress, a B-list actress as well. So much so that her drama instructors urged her to try another profession.
Really? I know in the movie that Nicole Kidman plays her, you get a little taste of that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That they would have that in there. Because that's a real good, blank you. Marilyn Monroe, when she was trying to start her career, modeling agencies told her she should consider becoming a secretary.
Oh, wow.
Vincent van Gogh. It's hard to believe, but during his lifetime, Van Gogh received hardly any acclaim for his work. While alive, he only sold one painting, and that was to a friend of his for a very small amount of money. Despite this, he continued working throughout his life, never seeing success himself, though obviously his paintings now currently go for hundreds of millions of dollars.
I feel like that's a thing with a lot of artists.
Yeah, they get more. Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
I mean, they get more famous when they die. Not all, but some.
I think we're seeing in our technological age, though, that's coming around. I think more and more artists are able to thrive in what we have now because of the way CGI movies are and things like that. But painting, I don't know. That I couldn't tell you. Emily Dickinson, another one. Though loved now, Dickinson was not so during her waking hours. In fact, while alive, less than a dozen of her poems were published out of about 1,800 completed works that she had back in the day.
There was something I'd seen about his, you may not be familiar with the name, but Jonathan Larson was the one who wrote the musical Rent, which is wildly popular, right? And has been for years. And they said that he never got to see the success of Rent. Everybody just thought it was going to be a complete failure. They just told him it wasn't going to do well, this and that. And then he ended up passing away. And they said that, a lot of people after he passed, a lot of people that were on the cast and his friends and like that believed in it so much that they pushed it, and it ended up being one of the most successful Broadway musicals ever. Yep. But he never got to see the success of it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody who's been trying to do something where you got to get picked or they got to judge your talent. Michael Jordan got cut from his 10th grade high school team.
He was on this list.
Yeah.
He was cut from his high school basketball team. He once said, I've missed over 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I have been entrusted to take the last minute shot and have missed. I have failed over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.
Yeah. I mean, look at Tom Brady.
Well, Michael Jordan, though, was interesting because when he got into the Hall of Fame, and everybody talked about this, he called out that coach, which a lot of people was very shocked that he did. I mean, years and years later, he called him out.
That was in The Last Dance, too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Because that sounds familiar. I remember
and they're
watching
showing
that
The
show.
Last Dance again, Jimmy. I watched it last night. He did call out his high school coach. You talk about being bitter. Because Jordan always said he needed something to inspire him. The Beatles were knocked down by 6 or 7 record labels.
The Beatles were another one. Another guy that I think we've heard of, especially when you talk about shows, Steven Spielberg. Ironically, Spielberg was rejected from the University of Southern California School of Theater, Film, and Television 3 times. He was eventually accepted by another school, a school which he dropped out of to pursue directing. In 2002, Spielberg finally completed his BA. And finally on my list, another guy that I think we've all heard of, Stephen King. King's most renowned and first book, Carrie, was rejected 30 times.
Wow.
King decided to toss the book, which his wife then went through the trash to rescue and convinced him to resubmit it. Well, I think that worked out for him, too, as well.
Sure did.
There's a couple of celebrities that may not have made it if it wasn't maybe right for the right break, too. I mean, they might have been able to finally find that right person, but I think they ended up overall becoming a great success.
It's determination. You got to believe in yourself. It's hard, too. It's where you are in your life. Like we heard the drop with Jimmy Fallon, where she said, hey, my parents pushed me, don't quit. It's hard. I mean, it's a lot of people.
And knowing that, and that was the first clip you were talking about with Shakira, she doesn't have a voice that you would be like, oh man, she sounds like an angel. She has a very unique voice. So I can understand maybe at the time it's not what people would look at and be like, yes, that is somebody who's going to make it. But sometimes, like you said, right time, right place. Sometimes it's the people sometimes it's a uniqueness like she has.
Yeah, I think anybody who's been in anything, you always get knocked down. There's always things where you don't get a part, or your movie, or sports. People cut you, and a lot of times it inspires people. And a lot of times, you could just say, "Okay, I'm done." What do they say? Behind every no there's another door that somebody's going to say yes.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I would be highly surprised if there's too many people out there that have become very successful that weren't told no somewhere.
Of course.
Or didn't have a failure of some kind. Because that's what, most success stories go. There was a lot of other people on that list too. Oprah was another one. A lot of them too that were like they got fired from a job. Sure. Like that one example I gave there. I mean, it wasn't that they failed. They just, they were goofing off or something and got fired. And eventually it turned around and they found something else. But I was kind of looking more along the lines of people that would tell them, you're never going to make it. You're not good enough. You don't have the talent like Shakira did. And I'm talking to Jimmy Fallon there because obviously she has plenty of talent.
Oh, there's no doubt. Yeah. I mean, like you said, but there's going to be people that's common. Tom Brady, like Franny said, 6th-round pick.
Or Beatles. The Beatles one is always one that stuck out to me too. I mean, you want to talk about really making that person eat their words.
Oh yeah, forget those record labels who said no on them, and then for years and years, Capitol crushed it. They got a different manager who came in and changed a couple things for them. He knew some different people. But a lot of times it is who you know, and right place, right time. Anything else? I mean, I like those scenarios we bring up sometimes about people who had a chance to do a movie and said no, and somebody else did it, and then you think, wow, man, I can't see that other person in it. But yeah, I mean, it happens. 877-927-6969. Let us know. Was there anything that anybody told you no, and you said, you know what, I can do it, and tried and tried and tried. And when you have passion for something, maybe you can overtake it. And you could be like, hey, you know what? When you get knocked down, I'm just going to get up. And it's hard. Everybody does in life. Don't let anybody fool you that it's been all yeses, because it hasn't been all yeses. There's always some shortcomings that you get.
Did you hear, because we're talking about Miami sports getting big time with we'll say South Florida, with the Panthers and now the Heat. Did you guys talk at all about Lionel Messi officially heading to the MLS? And he's going to be playing, it looks like, for Inter Miami?
No.
It looks like that he's going to acquire about a 35% stake with Inter Miami, but he's also going to be joining in as a player.
That's amazing.
He's also obviously with who is it? David Beckham has a piece of it. I know that. And that's huge for Inter Miami to get Messi.
Yeah, he's a little bit older now.
Yeah, but still, it's a name.
Oh, yeah,
right?
It's a great name.
That'll bring people to go watch them. Yeah, absolutely.
Rondo? Ooh, forget it. I mean, him and the other soccer guy, what's his name? Rondo, whatever the hell his name is. I can't think of it.
Ronaldo?
Yeah, Ronaldo. They have the most followers, and they make the most money, those two.
I think Lionel Messi is always on the top, right? I think he's always number one
he is.
when it comes to it. But yeah, they're saying he's not going to start playing for the club until the beginning of summer of 2023. But he's already, I believe, they're saying he's set to acquire 35%.
That's a lot.
Of Inter Miami.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I mean, I can't even imagine. He's getting 35% of the club. Woo. And that's where I think you're going to see a lot of these players go down the road. I don't know how many of the owners will do it. We saw him, Brady wanted to do it, where he wanted a piece of the team. I can't see that with the NFL, but you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Just like guaranteed contracts. Nobody thought they'd see them in the NFL, and there was one last 2 months ago, Watson.
Well, they just made that big deal because he was a Barcelona or Real Madrid. No, he played for Barcelona, I think, had a career for a long time, and he's 34 years old. And I guess that's old in soccer. I don't know. To me, when I hear old, yeah. But he just, because remember, he joined last year with the club in Paris, and they made such a huge deal out of it that I can't imagine when he comes down here.
Miami, forget it. It'll be huge. I mean, when he comes down here. That's amazing. 35% of a team. My God. I wonder what's left for the rest of the team to make. 877-927-6969. If you ever had a no and then you turn into a yes, let us know. We'd love to hear about it. And when did you feel like an adult? When you were paying something, doing something? Some people said get married. Some people said just getting on their own. And also if you had a mishap traveling someplace, when you got to the airport one day and then all of a sudden there was a problem. Franny went through it last week. She made the best of it with her friends. She was supposed to go to Jamaica, and there was a strike down there. But let us know. 877-927-6969. 3 of these things, and they're right there. When did you first feel like an adult? I think a lot of times is when you move out on your own or you pay your bills. When you get married was another one. Have children. I mean, children, that's a big thing. That's a huge responsibility. When hey, I got to take care of these kids. Those are big responsibilities. But let us know. Maybe when you first got your first job, your first paycheck, when you did that. I remember that first paycheck I got when I was 16 years old working in supermarkets. It was a great feeling. You're like, wow, this is cool. But then I never knew that it was ever going to stop. I always wanted to work so much. I ended up working when I was a kid in pretzel factories and never stopped. And I don't think I'll ever stop.
How about the first night you went out hooking?
Oh, that was always big.
Did a lot of people say no before you got a yes?
Yes. I was surprised when it was a lot of loose change. But I did get that. First night I was hooking, I was like, wow, I started in Palm Beach Island. I went big or went home. I said, I'm going to go over there, hook up with somebody. Might start doing that, actually, on the weekends. You never know. 877-927-6969. Jimmy, who do we have?
Got our buddy Riggs on the line. Riggs, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, everyone. Franny, welcome back.
Thanks, Rig. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I was just on a lunch break here, so I figured I'd dial in and check in here. So, interesting news for Messi coming. That's a big deal.
I didn't hear that. Franny got
the opportunity to see him here.
Well, obviously you heard it. Yeah,
I actually watched.
Because I just told you.
Yeah, I'm saying I didn't know anything about it.
I know.
That's big. That's huge news.
Yeah, it just happened. That's why, or from what I read.
Yeah, well, Inter Miami, it's interesting because they're stacked. They got a bunch of good players, but they have a lot of egos too, so they're not gelling that well. Right now, they got some of the best. Well, they're somewhat aging, but some of the best players in the world. And I got to watch them. They came here to play Cincinnati, and they lost. And it wasn't because of lack of talent. So it'd be interesting to get another person like Messi, who's a high performer, but I don't know if he's a team maker, like somebody who keeps the team together and glues it, because of he has a big strong personality as well.
Yeah, and he's getting 35% of the team. That's huge.
Where do they play? Do they play at the Hard Rock Stadium for now? I know they were building, did they already build a stadium?
No, they play down in Miami, but it's not Hard Rock.
Okay.
I don't know.
You don't know where?
No, I know it's in Miami, but I don't know where.
Riggs, do you know?
Yeah, and I don't know where to play, but if they're going to be for real, they need a stadium, and I don't know how Miami's going to do another stadium given the Dolphins debacle.
I mean, they've been talking about it for a while. I know Beckham and stuff, and I believe they had a piece of land they were looking at.
Yeah.
There was even talks that at one point they were going to come up towards this way, but I don't know.
I thought they were looking down by the where the Heat play, but I'm not 100% sure.
Where would they even put it there?
The Miami Freedom Park, is that where they play?
Okay.
Yeah, that might be.
It's a proposed 20, well, then I guess that's not
proposed,
where they go. So 25,000 seat soccer specific stadium to be built in Miami, Florida. That is as of, I don't see a date.
I mean, it's not a huge stadium, but it's not bad.
No, and, Rome wasn't built in a day, Riggs. How are you doing otherwise?
Yeah. I'm doing pretty good. Like, weather's opening up here. I've been venturing outdoor. Franny, I didn't go to Jamaica for my birthday, but I did go to this huge, big hiking area here called the Red River Gorge, and I got to spend a couple of days in the woods. No signal, no nothing. It was recharge, and it was exactly what I needed. And I came back reinvigorated and all that.
But good for you.
It was
I don't know if you haven't been hearing, Riggs. I didn't go to Jamaica either. So
no, I heard. I just figured I'd rub it in a little.
Oh,
more.
thank you.
Yeah, thanks, pal.
Thanks. Yeah, yours sounds relaxing.
Going through a tunnel.
I had service because I only ended up in Delray, but I left my phone in the room to pretend like I didn't have service. Is what happened. But yeah, no, yours sounds very nice.
Yeah, we were thinking of going to Mexico, actually, and then when we were looking at ticket prices and everything they wanted for the trip, it's not that I minded paying it, but it just felt absurd to give the airlines the kind of money that they're asking for now for the same service. Like, my view is I don't mind paying extra, but let me get a little extra for if I'm paying more. Whereas now, like, I've been traveling a little bit for work, and it's brutal. Like, smaller planes, they cramp you in there, service is super poor, and they're charging you 30-40% more for the tickets. I'm like, what gives here, guys? Like, I need to understand this a little better. So
it's inflation.
Yeah, and they got to fuel up those planes too.
Yeah, it sucks right now.
Inflation, fuel, and they were shut down for a year and a half. I mean, it all adds up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not as simple as that. I think the airlines are seeing an opportunity to lean out their operations a bit under the guise of inflation and mark up their prices. But my view on that is when things go south, both after 9/11 as well as during the coronavirus, the taxpayers stepped up and we kept them afloat.
Mm-hmm.
But when the moment the first opportunity they have to bump up prices, they'll jump at it without really paying it back. So I know it's just one person, one voice here, and I'm sounding a little cynical, but I very much distrust the way the reasons they give for bumping up the prices.
Well, I mean, again, the big business doesn't care. I mean, what you're saying as a consumer is the only way you can get them back is like what people do is say, hey, I'm not going to travel anymore. But one person's not going to make a difference. You know, they see the reason, hey, we're going to jack up the price, just like rents all over the country are going up. Why are they doing it? Because they can. It's not fair. You never seen people's rents go up 20, 30, 40% when a lease ends, and now you do. And it's not fair, but it's just people exploiting it, which is not cool.
That's crazy. I don't know how you can afford it, even with like when they're saying you're making more money, like $20 an hour, the minimum wage or whatever it is now. I don't know how you can live with that.
No,
a lot of people can't.
A lot of people can't.
Unfortunately,
I don't either, Riggs.
Yep.
No idea.
It's not fair, and we don't know where it's going, but it's a bad time right now because everything's going up. I mean, look at the price of gas.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should start working from home again.
A lot of people still are.
Yeah, a lot of people still are.
Yeah.
And with good reason.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the price of gas is definitely a reason for people to stay home and do it. But again, it's inflation, and right now we're in a bad trend, and it's not good. We're hoping for better days ahead because it affects everybody. Nobody goes that they're not affected by the inflation, whether it's at the gas pump, the restaurant, the hotel, the airfare. It sucks.
Greek, are you going to get a Lionel Messi jersey?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to get a Lionel Messi. I have so many jerseys, I don't need one. But I'm glad he's coming to South Florida, and if he can help the economy and the team, I think it's great.
Very exciting that they'll put Inter Miami on the map.
Maybe that'll make you come down here,
guys. So, yeah, for sure. I would definitely come down for that to see Messi in action. Man, oh man!
All right, good. Then we'll plan that. It is Riggs. We appreciate it, brother. We're going to go because Rick has a call. All right, pal?
See you. Bye.
Peace. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back with some Florida stories in just a minute. Peace.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Win $15,000 in replacement windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text windows to 20129.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Hustle up. We've got 8 more floors to go before lunch.
Sarusha's window washing business is reaching new heights.
Wipe, and let's roll.
They need more certified cleaners to keep online reviews crystal clear.
Team, I know we're hustling, but watch for streaks. Candace, can you give me a hand over here?
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
At Progressive, we know there's nothing like the feeling of riding a motorcycle with your crew on the open road. That symphony of engines roaring in perfect harmony. It's a feeling that would be impossible to recreate on the radio. Until now. Hit it, Jerry. Oh, my word. Really, really terrible. Was that a glockenspiel, Jerry? Quote with Progressive and see if you could save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. No, Jerry. It's over.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
People often ask me, how much money do I have to pay you up front to be my personal lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. What about a slip and fall or car crash case? Free unless we win.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Paid for by government.com.
Have you heard? The United States Mint has issued the Morgan Silver Dollar for the first time in 100 years. Not only that, but they are also minted in 99.9% pure silver for the first time ever in history. Millions of Morgan Silver Dollar buyers need this coin. However, most won't get one. These Morgan Silver Dollars are brand new, bright and shiny legal tender coins minted by the iconic Philadelphia Mint. Just call 1-800-973-3098 and you are guaranteed a new 99.9% pure silver Morgan dollar. The first time in history this has happened. But with limited quantities, you must call now to order. To learn more, call 1-800-973-3098. If you order now, you'll receive a free collector bonus, a $25 value free with every order. Call 1-800-973-3098 now to secure your new Morgan Silver Dollars before they are gone. That's 1-800-973-3098.
Cigar and whiskey lovers will gather to celebrate the ultimate weekend of premium cigars and great whiskeys on Saturday, May 28th at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. As Cigar Aficionado and Whiskey Advocate present the second ever Big Smoke Meets Whiskey Fest event. Your ticket includes cigars, tastings, seminars, entertainment, delicious food, and much more. Get your ticket online at BigSmokeWhiskeyFest.com. Use code IHEARTCigars to receive 20% off all tickets.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done. And you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Lantana is our busy spot. It's an accident 95 north right after Lantana Road. 2 right lanes are blocked. Turnpike looks good, up to speed. While you're out today, make sure to slow down for bicycles. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter the keyword MONEY, MONEY, on our website, realradio921.com. That's money, MONEY, on our website, realradio921.com. Good luck from Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday afternoon. Lap dances and tacos tonight. Find me for the Florida Panthers and the Miami Heat. We hope they both get off to a right start in the second round of the playoffs. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
Francis is here.
Hello there.
And we are going to start with some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida.
Did you say
Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, it looks like in Okeechobee County, there have been 3 people detained, including a 13-year-old, after a tip that was then followed by an investigation led them to finding a marijuana grow house.
Just a tip, right?
Just the tip did, yes. Officials said the Okeechobee Narcotics Task Force, along with their special response team, served a probable cause narcotics search warrant at this residence. And man, did they find a lot of weed. Not only did they find marijuana, they also found mushrooms and LSD. And help me with this, a BHO lab. Oh, here we go. Used to extract the THC, I guess. I don't know what BHO stands for.
I don't either.
Yep.
Give us a call, Vaughn.
Yeah, so Corey Salette and Emily Close were arrested for the cultivation of marijuana, manufacture of THC, possession of marijuana over 20 grams, and possession of marijuana with intent to sell. It looks like that they will probably go away for a long time. And that's the part that sucks, too, is that I'm assuming the 13-year-old was a child and they detained them, too, and they're probably going to have to find, I'm sure Child Services is going to have to handle that. But they are asking, so they said, they arrested all these people. No further information was available. So, oh, wait, hold on. I guess not. To me, I just assumed that 13-year-old was a kid but at the end of the article, it says no further information available on the teen. Anyone who would like to provide a tip is asked to call the Okeechobee Narcotics Task Force. So just a random teenager in there, 13 years old, with those 2 people.
Terrible.
Yeah, very terrible. And then a quickie Florida story is of a woman who was in the Florida Keys hanging out. And this 19-year-old named Janiyah Douglas.
Is she naked?
She's not naked.
Was she on meth?
She might have been. I don't have any details. But I know she was fleeing and eluding the cops, and that's why she got arrested. But when she did, she told deputies that getting arrested had been on her bucket list since high school.
Oh, she had a goal.
I don't know if it's a very good one to have.
It's not a great goal, but she achieved it.
Well, if she makes it, and she can tell everybody, stick it. I made it.
I hope her other bucket list items are
a little better.
Yeah. I hope they're a little better than that. And then if you go to realradio921.com, click on that Penthouse blog. We got a couple Florida stories on there, including a gentleman who was playing golf on the side of I-75. Now, I don't mean there was a golf course on the side of I-75. I mean, the guy was just there, and he was dressed up, like for golf. He's wearing a black polo, shorts.
Ready to go.
Looked
like Tiger Woods.
And he just picked a very interesting spot to play it. There was a couple who are travel bloggers. They have their own little travel blog on YouTube, and they happen to just hit the road from Fort Myers, and just like that, their dash cam caught this dude, and they're like, never have we ever seen this on the roads in Florida. Listen, there's a first time for everything. Not surprised. We see all kinds of stuff on there.
Imagine if you hit a car.
Yeah, well, that's what we're saying.
Sure
crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hopefully, I don't know. It says nothing about him getting arrested, but you would think if the cops saw that, definitely would have gotten arrested, or they've been like, dude,
ticket.
Yeah, you need to go.
He might not get arrested. He would have got a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, you posted a video up on our website, right?
Yes.
RealRadio921.com
Yes.
under the Penthouse blog. Because I had prepared that story too, so it's up there twice actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I think they know the vehicle, right? Because there was a vehicle on the side of the road, so they can probably get the license plate number from that video as well. So I'm sure they can track down who that was.
I am sure they can. And then finally, in your What the Florida, we have a wife that beat up her husband, and she beat him up good. She took a leather belt, wrapped it around her hand, and made sure the buckle was on her knuckles. Ooh. I feel like she's done this before, because that's a move, right?
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, you know that.
Oh, that is a bold move if you're going like that. Yeah. And so the reason why is because she comes home and she finds him handling his own business. He is pleasuring himself, but he also is like, he's holding his phone. So she's like, give me that phone. What are you looking at?
You, baby.
Well,
So it's weird, right? So they said that there was communication between the victim, her man, and someone on the website Reddit. And I guess they were possibly sending sexy pictures because she got that mad. They got in a verbal altercation that then turned physical. He called 911 because she's punching him. And then when they came, they noticed several red marks. They said even very good detail of the buckle was still on him.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But
Wrangler.
Yes.
Wrangler. Bang. Look at that. W.
Yeah.
Big W.
And then she confirmed that she found him watching pornography on his cell phone and masturbating.
But that's not against the law.
And that's when she got upset. No, that part's not against the law. The fact that she beat him up, that's the one part that is against the law.
That's what she got mad at.
Yes.
They probably had this discussion once before. She said, no more porn.
But that's what I'm saying. Because, okay, porn, but then they're saying that he was in communication with someone on Reddit. So
Well,
I feel like it was like live there. She saw him talking, or maybe they were
fans only, only fans.
Is texting sexual stuff considered porn? Maybe like she was sending him pictures.
But she still shouldn't beat him up.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Oh, maybe not.
I would never. But if my husband was doing one-on-one porn with somebody live that he reached out to, I don't know how happy I'm going to be. I wouldn't hit him with a belt. That's
you wouldn't be happy. You're not going to hit him.
No, he's allowed.
Hammer, baby. But not a belt.
No,
Machete.
never.
Machete.
Machete's a Puerto Rican weapon of choice.
True. Yeah, it's true.
So she was arrested after investigators determined that she was the primary aggressor. And that is your What the Florida.
Thank you, Florida.
Thank you, Florida. We can't thank you enough. Every day there's enough stories at 11 and 1 o'clock, 105. We always do it. Franny does it, and they are from A to Z. You guys give us all the ammunition. We appreciate it. We'll come back in a few minutes in the Penthouse. I'll tell you the odds on Tiger Woods this weekend. Maybe you want to get down and make some cash. Peace.
Got something to say? Text us at 47142. Start your message with Real Radio. Standard data and message rates apply, and don't text while driving.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cardis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
So it's only been a few weeks on my peptide regimen from Begin a New Med Spa, and I am already feeling the difference. Hey, this is Franny, and just about a month ago, I went to Begin a New Med Spa and started their Optimal Wellness program. After my blood work results came back, the professionals there decided that peptide therapy would be super beneficial for me, and man, is it ever. I'm sleeping like a baby, and I can already see a difference in my muscle definition. But of course, I had to treat myself with some of Begin a New's other services. I received Botox and a little filler, and I swear I look years younger. Begin Anew is Jupiter's premier luxury med spa that offers cutting-edge treatments by highly trained practitioners. They offer over 30 services, from laser hair removal, hormone replacement therapy, sexual enhancement, and Botox for you guys. They are super easy to find in the Fresh Market Plaza off of Indiantown Road in Jupiter. See it all at beginanewmed.com. That's beginanewmed.com.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Why Green financing may not be available in all areas and is subject to terms and conditions.
Hey there, it's Jody for Reese Windows and Doors. Impact windows from Reese are affordable, burglar resistant, and energy efficient. Plus, you get your windows typically installed in about 10 to 12 weeks, which is just unheard of. And right now, get 100% financing and no payments until March of 2024, regardless of your credit, when you finance with Y Green using Extend Pay. Visit Reese Windows today, reesewindows.com. It's REECE Windows.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Medical marijuana made easy. Get approved for your card today at mmjhealth.com.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Lantana is our busy spot. It's an accident 95 North right after Lantana Road. 2 right lanes are blocked. Turnpike looks good, up to speed. While you're out today, make sure to slow down for bicycles. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this Red Pilled America.
You're listening to Real Radio 92.1, and we are an iHeart radio station. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Thank you for always spending time with Real Radio and the Penthouse 10 to 2, Monday to Friday. Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hi there.
And Tiger Woods is playing golf this week, and he's 40-1 to win this tournament. And remember, a horse just won last week, 80-1. So is Tiger worth a toss? Yes, I think he is at 40-1. Even if you want to put on $25, Tiger at 40-1 is worth a shot. We'll see how he does. He does say his leg is a lot better, and he's in better shape than he was for the Masters. And the Masters, remember, he started off well, but then as the days went on, his leg really did give him a lot of problems. So hopefully he's going to make the first thing he's going to do is make the cut. And then after that, you never know what could happen. But Tiger Woods, 40-1. That is always, all the lines are brought to us by our partners, DraftKings. So we want to thank them for always helping us out, giving us all the lines.
Well, Tiger Woods might be somebody that you'd like to get an autograph of. And I saw a story earlier, and actually there wasn't a lot of story to it. It was a video. So there was a political rally, and I don't want to get into the politics side of it, but Julia Louis-Dreyfus was there, and she had met a Seinfeld fan while they were there. And this dude had tattoos all over himself, and most notably, he had a tattoo sleeve on his arm. And on there were all the faces of the main characters of Seinfeld. So you had, obviously, Jerry Seinfeld and Michael
I think I've seen
Kramer,
him.
right?
Yeah.
And George Costanza's character, and of course Julia Louis-Dreyfus. So what he's doing is he's getting those celebrities. I don't know all of the ones. It didn't say which ones that he did have, but he got them. He's trying to get them to sign underneath the faces
Yeah.
that
That's cool.
he already has on his arm. So she did. She signed it, and he's going to now go have it tattooed permanently with the rest of the sleeve. I thought that was pretty neat.
It's
and
unique.
I also wondered if there was a celebrity out there that you would. Now, I know Greek's not into tattoos. Franny has a couple. I have two. But if there was a celebrity out there or an icon or a hero or somebody in your mind that you would love to have a signature on your arm for, or wherever, I should say, it doesn't matter where, and you would have it tattooed over, who would it be?
See, I don't know if there's anybody I'm that diehard over that I would have their signature on me. I mean, I feel like if I did, my husband would be like, well, why don't you have my signature on you? Or my name. And you have his or hers.
I mean, how many times have you seen, like like young girls go up to a band and
Sign my
they
chest.
right, they sign their skin,
Yeah.
right? And then I don't know. I'm sure it's happened many times out there where people will actually get that tattoo permanently tattooed on them.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it is quite more common than you would think. I mean, to get somebody like you said, all the characters' faces tattooed on them.
That's a super fan.
That is.
Sure.
That is.
Maybe Halle Berry could write on my chest, Greek, you owe me dinner.
All right, and you would get it tattooed on you?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Something different.
Anybody that you can think of, Jimmy, that you would...
Duh. Mariah.
Oh, Mariah.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that. Jimmy, I love you, Mariah Carey. That's pretty simple. Yeah, I think for a guy, you might want to get a girl, obviously, and for a girl, like say you got a girl that was on you, Scarlett Johansson. Don't you think you like her? Don't you?
I do like her. Jennifer Lawrence is my favorite. Like if I have to pick the females, but I still not. I don't. I'm not that much of a fanatic to get their name tattooed on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they always say if you get somebody's name tattooed on you, it's bad luck if you're going to get married. I told the story about a girl that I know had the date on her arm. It looked like she was running like a marathon. She ended up getting divorced too, and just crazy. I mean, it was big too on her arm. I forget whatever the hell date it was, but she had her arm and the date obviously there, the month, the day, the year, and I was always like, wow. And when I first saw her, I'm like, you're going to get that changed? She's like, no, I'm not getting it changed. I'm like, okay, great.
Well, and I've always understood names. Like, you don't ever want to get your partner's name on because obviously some things can happen. This is always something, though, that I looking at this, though, it's an autograph. It's not, and it's of a celebrity. It's not of, a past love or, a current love at the time. Like, probably, I mean, I say that, half jokingly with Mariah Carey because I've always found her to be very, very beautiful, obviously. But maybe somebody, what I wouldn't mind right now? Aaron Judge. I like him. I really, really like that kid. Nowadays, celebrities are so into this political crap that I've lost a lot of respect for most of them. But somebody like Aaron, they Judge 99 on you. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be kind of cool on my leg.
And I think he's going to be a Yankee for all time.
Yeah, I think he's going to stick around. I don't think he'll end up being one of those guys looking for that, big super contract and leaving a team. He seems like he's going to be there. Is he born in New York? Do you know if he's a native?
I don't know, Jim.
I don't. I'd have to look it up.
I thought out west, but I could be wrong.
But anyway, yeah, I like that kid. He's good. He has that same feel to me like Tiger did when he was young.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like that kid. A
lot of people say he reminds them of young Mickey Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
When Mickey Mantle was coming up, same type of kid. Does the thing, plays hard every day. Team player, but somebody like him, I would be shocked if the Yankees let him go.
Yeah, I hope they keep him around. They did a thing with him too, and he just seems like a fun kid too. You ever see those that table? I'm sure we've seen the memes of it where the guys they'll say a statement that says "change my mind," and it's that guy sitting at the table, right? But they had him doing that one time, and it was he was asking people in New York City, "Hey, what do you think of that Aaron Judge guy?" And it was him. And he just wore like a pair of Clark Kent glasses so that everybody
They
sort
didn't
of
know.
looked at, and they didn't know because it was his rookie year or
Oh,
something
wow.
like that. I saw a video of that one
That's
time.
cool.
I thought that was really funny that people were, some people would be like, "Hey, you kind of look like him," or
Yeah, yep.
you know, or some people would be like, "No, you don't look anything like him." And here it is, it's him. But I thought that was funny. I like that kid.
Yeah,
he
we have
plays hard.
we have somebody on the text line at 47142 that said Barry Sanders. We also have
Oh,
somebody
there
who
you go.
said I'm definitely down for a Greek signature tattoo. They're like, I'm thinking of a different appendage than my arm though. How small can you write Greek?
Nice.
For the right price, I could do anything. I'll try.
And somebody made a good point. They were like, what if you get someone's name tattooed on you and they end up getting canceled or something? Like, what if you got like Kevin Spacey on you or something?
There you go.
I'm
True.
like, oh, damn it.
No,
Well,
you
it's
know
like the
what,
names
though?
you get married. The same thing. But I like Jimmy's with Aaron Judd. I think like if it was a Jet fan, you had Joe Namath.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You know, somebody like that.
Sports
Icon.
figure, a band, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
a band singer, Joe
Yeah.
Perry, I don't know, whatever. You
Yeah.
know, it's the whatever band you like, you know.
Yep. I think if you got such a involvement with them and a love for them, no matter what, Mick Jagger, Stones, maybe
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there
with
you
the
go.
tongue,
There
you
you
know
go.
what I mean? You know, that's it. Mix, you know, whatever.
Get him to sign the tongue.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. Get someone, and that's different. There's no doubt about it. Let us know what you guys think. Is there somebody out there you would like to get a signature of? Maybe you're a fan, sports fan. Maybe it's a group. It could be anybody. Could be a politician.
Could be someone's
somebody-
face. I actually think Lady Gaga, speaking of celebrities that have tattoos, I want to say she's got David Bowie tattooed, like his face
On the side of her.
tattooed on the side of her, on her ribs, I think.
That's what's crazy because you're banging her. You feel like you're banging her and David Bowie.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, I guess you would.
Is that how that works?
First thing I would think.
Yeah. While you're looking at that tattoo, wow,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely,
Look at that.
I'm definitely banging David Bowie right
How
now.
about that?
I'm banging David
I have
Bowie.
a feeling it's a different feeling between the two.
Well,
I just
maybe,
have
I
that's
don't
just
know.
my,
I don't know. Come on, you stretch your imagination there a little bit. For me.
You got
Open up to the possibilities.
You
here.
got two faces looking
so
at you.
cynical now. You had this bad trip here in
I
Jamaica.
did.
Bad trip.
It ruins me for life.
I mean, you got two faces looking at you. I mean, that's a draw one. You got four eyes looking at you. You might think, wow.
Hey, if you can make that David Bowie wink, I'll pay extra.
That's what she says to people. If you can make the David Bowie week, we're going to do this again. It is the Penthouse. We'll come back in a few minutes with a trifecta and a lot more. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be.
I've been everywhere, man.
Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
The Treasure Coast Songwriters Festival, presented by Gordon and Partners for theinjured.com. Coming to Martin County. Enjoy small venue shows with over a dozen of VMI Nashville's most accomplished songwriters who've written hits for George Strait, Garth Brooks, Keith Urban, and more. 4 days of free music this Thursday through Sunday. Go to tcsongwriters.com for more. Sponsored by Pirates Cove Resort and Marina and Manatee Island Bar and Grill in Port Salerno. Latitudes at the Marriott Beach Resort on Hutchinson Island. By St. Lucie Battery and Tire. And by Florida A&M University's Mary.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90 as we move throughout our Tuesday. A few isolated showers could push further inland later on, but most areas are dry for the day. We stay mostly dry until we get closer to the weekend when rain chances increase on Friday.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
You like a company that really stands behind its product? Well, listen to what Diamonds Direct does. Let's say you buy a diamond today for $10,000, but later on you want to trade up for a larger diamond or maybe a different shape. Well, Diamonds Direct will give you $11,000 towards the new diamond. That's a guaranteed 10% appreciation. Let me say it again. You paid $10,000 originally, but Diamonds Direct pays you $11,000 for that same diamond when you upgrade. 10% more for the same diamond. It's Diamonds Direct's 110% upgrade guarantee, and it applies to diamond pendants and diamond stud earrings as well. You get the extra 10% on a $3,000 diamond or a $30,000 diamond. Doesn't matter. No strings attached either. You can get the 110% trade-up value regardless of the cost of the new diamond. And you can upgrade as many times as you like. Now that's peace of mind. And that's a company that believes in its product. Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion. In Boca Raton behind Town Center Mall.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. 40% of Americans don't have $400 saved in case of an emergency. People are working harder and harder, but falling further and further behind. That's why at our firm, our fee is free. You don't pay us anything unless we win your case. When you're injured in an accident or hurt on the job, choosing a lawyer will be the most important decision you'll have to make. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You're the one everyone looks to for answers. Come rain or shine, the job must get done, and you're the one who makes it happen. We get you, Jackie in Fresno, putting your employee safety first. And Manny in Chattanooga, whose local Granger team knows him by name. We're here for you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support and access to product specialists to help you find what you need. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
You know, every 3 seconds there is a new victim of identity theft. A criminal could be applying for loans in your name, selling your personal information on the dark web. Now, protecting your identity can be very easy thanks to LifeLock by Norton. No one company can prevent all identity theft or monitor every transaction of every business, but LifeLock, it's simple and easy to protect yourself, and you'll save up to 25% off your first year when you go to LifeLock.com or call 1-800-LifeLock. Just use the promo code Hannity.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami-Dade County and Fort Lauderdale. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Card, just Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Accident in Lantana, now off to the shoulder. Still a bit slow. 95 north, right after Lantana Road. Turnpike looking good, up to speed and accident free. That's traffic. I'm Jody Stewart.
This report is sponsored by Red Pilled America.
Only interesting people listen to Red Pilled America, where this week we tell the story of how an unexpected social movement caused a monumental shift in free speech. Listen to Red Pilled America every week on the free iHeartRadio app. That's Red Pilled America.
Available now from iHeart, returning for Season 3, is The Restless Ones, an original podcast presented by T-Mobile for Business and iHeartRadio. Join me as I sit down for in-depth discussions with the people at the intersection of technology and business. You'll learn how each of these leaders is building a bridge and leveraging transformative technologies like 5G to create a more connected and meaningful future today. Listen to The Restless Ones on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, baby. Tacos and lap dances tonight. Make sure you get over to Monroe's. A big event coming up at Monroe's, Entertainer of the Year, May 26th through 28th. Jimmy's in the house.
Good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hello there.
And we're going to do a trifecta, and I know we got a couple people on hold we'll get to.
Riders up. It's Creek's Trifecta.
Miami Heat take on the Boston Celtics tonight down in South Beach. And the Miami Heat are -1.5. That is sponsored by our friends at DraftKings. Don't forget, the Heat taking on the Celtics, 7-game series, and we have the home court. Tiger Woods getting back on the links this weekend, and he is a good bet. He's worth the money, let's put it that way. He's 40-1. Hopefully Tiger can come into money. And like I said before earlier in the show, he seems to be a lot better. He said his leg is strong, and he's ready to give it a good attempt. And don't forget about the Florida Panthers. They tip off tonight at 7 o'clock. They hit the ice. They're home. They have home ice throughout the playoffs if they take on Tampa Bay Lightning, 2-time champion. And the Yankees right now are playing great baseball. They got 26 wins. They beat the Baltimore Orioles last night 6-2, the most wins in the major leagues. And so far, Aaron Judge and Stanton are doing it all, hitting home runs, and Rizzo. All three guys are hitting in double digits for home runs and doing a great job. Yankees so far doing a lot better than any of the baseball aficionados thought. They are doing very well, the best record in baseball. And also the Mets have a very good record in the National League East. And even last night, the Marlins won. Yes, the Marlins won. And that is your Greeks trifecta, the last one of the day. Jimmy, do you have somebody on hold?
We have David on the line. David, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hi there.
What's up,
Hey,
David?
I got a tattoo of that little guy from Fantasy Island on my arm.
A tattoo of
yeah?
tattoo?
Yeah, nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If this is a true story, I want to see a picture. You got to send it to Jimmy at realradio921.com.
The plane, boss. The plane.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, Fantasy Island was probably a show that some people liked or some people hated. And I did see something on here that I thought was pretty interesting. People explain which things they hate that everyone else loves. So they're talking about universal things, but there are some things that are distinctly more popular than others. It can get pretty lonely when you're the only person who can't stand something that's very popular. So I saw this list on some things. Like somebody said, sweet tea is very popular where I live, but it's very foul. Also, they also don't like IPA-style beer. That's one that I can kind of go with because even though I like regular beer, I am not into the IPAs
Definitely
at
acquired.
all.
Definitely an acquired taste. I don't mind them.
But it seems like a lot of people love it.
They're very popular.
You see these bars that pop up that they brew their, and microbrews and everything. Here's one that will upset Greek, U2. Although it's a huge part of my generation, I really hate U2. Always have and always will. Something about their music, Bono and The Edge, just drive me crazy.
I've heard that before. You know what? I'm going to add on to that somebody, if you're listening, they may be like, what? How dare you? I don't get Taylor Swift. I am one that everybody loves her. I don't get it.
Yep.
I don't want to say hate because hate's but I'm just not on that bandwagon. Yep.
Yeah, you can probably say that about any musical artist, even the most popular ones that are the best out there. There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like them, right? How about Grease? Grease, I hate the story. I hate the characters. I hate the music.
Oh, I love Grease.
Absolutely hate the message.
Grease is the word.
Never saw the big deal as a kid, and the older I get, the more I hate it. Wow, that's strong.
That is strong.
That's damn strong.
How about the Cowboys?
We'll keep going down on this list. Well, here's one that I totally, if I had to come up with my own list, this would be the first one. Reality. And I think they mean
like
reality
shows.
TV. So The Bachelor, Bachelorette, what is the appeal of watching a bunch of people of opposite sex basically lying, cheating, and stealing for a random stranger? But I'll even go further, too, with all the Big Brother, Kardashians, all that stuff. I just never got. The only reality show I ever liked, and it was more because of cooking and because I like Gordon Ramsay, was Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And even that, it's scripted.
I don't
mean,
like
we know
it.
it's scripted.
I'm not a reality TV fan. I don't like. I've never watched an episode of The Bachelor or Bachelorette, and that's wildly popular.
I like the Bobby Flay shows.
The cooking shows, those are different to me. Yeah, I agree.
Hard Knocks.
You like that, but yeah, it's a lot of people. So things. So me, I was trying to think of a couple things. I had Taylor Swift on there. Something else that I'm not a fan of that I think a lot of people like. They're kind of in the same thing, but baths, not showers. I don't like sitting in a bathtub.
Okay.
Like to me,
doing a bubble bath.
some
type thing.
people, find it so relaxing. I get
soothing.
antsy. I'm like this. I don't want to just sit here. And then I'm bathing. I'm sitting in like water, like of my own filth. Like it's never been anything appealing to me. My husband's tried to draw me bubble baths after a relaxing day, so I think it's sweet. So I'll sit in there for like 30 seconds. I'm like, get me out of here.
This was great. Thank you.
Hot tubs are the same thing. I think hot tubs are cesspools. I know people love them.
They
To me,
are.
there's something about them that just grosses me out.
They're full of bacteria.
Oh my God! Yeah,
That's part of it.
I'm not
really.
I'm not a fan. It's one of those things that I feel like a lot of people love that I just can't stand.
The thing that I never got about bubble baths or that type of thing with the bath, I mean, it's so they feel uncomfortable. It's a ceramic tub. I mean, how comfortable is that on your body? I mean, I'm sure there's some out there that are soft and have padding, I guess, but I don't know. Most bathtubs in me are porcelain.
Yeah, some people get like the little headrests that they can put it on. But yeah, it's something about just laying there. I'm like, no,
true.
give me a shower all day long.
What's something that a lot of people like Greek that you don't?
I'm trying to think.
There's a lot of foods that people like that you don't.
Here's one that'll upset Franny. Wine.
What?
I am apparently the only suburban mom who doesn't drink wine, and it makes other suburban moms incredibly uncomfortable. That's funny.
When Friends was real popular, I never really got into it, but now I'm starting to watch it a little bit more here and there on reruns, and everybody loves.
You don't like booze? A lot of people like booze.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a good one.
Yeah. Everybody loves liquor.
You don't really like travel.
Yeah, and everybody likes to travel.
No.
Yeah, but I will travel now.
Oh yeah.
Now I will.
Okay.
Now I have a.
Now you're starting to like it.
Now I'm starting to like it. Now I have an urge to go to Greece and Italy. I don't know if I'll do either one. Maybe I'll just start with Brickell. But yeah, there's a lot of things. If you guys have some stuff that you don't like that everybody else likes, let us know. Sports teams. It could be a sports team. That
But I think that's something because everybody has their favorite. So I mean, I think that we're all going to have different answers when it comes to that.
How about sports in general? You could kind of generalize that
Football.
a little bit, right?
Yeah.
There are people that just don't like sports at all. And, I mean, again, it's a little general, but, you kind of get there.
But I do. I know some people who just don't understand football and not even just understand. They just don't the appeal, why people like it so much.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, but some people don't like it, like you said.
Sure. Yeah. But don't like some other sport.
Yeah.
Maybe they're baseball fans instead.
Some people are aficionados. I mean, crazy for soccer. Mm-hmm. And when I never really got into soccer, but they love it. I mean, hockey.
My brother loves golf.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loves it. Can watch it all day. He loves to play it. He went and just saw in person one of the LPGA tour stops that was in the area up in Jersey. He goes to the course with them. It's not even the men's. He's the ladies. He loves it.
I mean, like the Masters is on. I've seen 20, 30, and I'm not 40 guys watching the Masters.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Marlins are on, nobody will be watching.
Yep.
It's the truth. I mean, it just happens.
Yep.
Jim, we have somebody on hold?
We do. We have David on the line. David, welcome to the Penthouse. Greetings, David.
Hi.
Greetings, Earthlings. So what's your predictions for tonight's Heat Celtics game? And I got to tell you first, I'm a Bostonian.
I think it's going to be a very good game. I would think the Heat can win tonight based on the Celtics just got out of a tough 7-game series. I think they'll play tough tonight. I think the Heat will get a W tonight. We'll see. And I wouldn't be surprised if Boston won, but I think the Heat can win.
The Heat have been resting for about, 3 or 4 or 5 days?
Yes.
So this could be one of those games where, the rest makes them rusty.
Yeah, it could either way. I mean, tomorrow you'll hear the headline. The rest was too much or the rest helped them. I mean, that's just the way it happens a lot of times in the playoffs.
Those old-fashioned 90s style games. They're just going to beat each other up. I just want to see them play smart. I'm sick of all this stupid one-on-one basketball. I just want to see a good, exciting,
I think you will.
intelligently played. Now, getting back to the things I hate, I'll give you 3 things.
Okay.
Olives, anchovies, and Joan Jett.
Joan Jett, anchovies, and olives. That's a pretty weird mixture.
Very interesting. Yeah.
I don't know if everybody loves olives or anchovies.
Yeah, anchovies at least. That's one I wouldn't say is too popular.
Olives.
But must be popular enough that they put it on pizza. So
yeah. All right, so we appreciate that.
If I never hear I love rock and roll again, it'll be too soon.
So you're saying you don't want to go to that stadium tour?
Yeah, with Motley Crue. You don't want to go see them in a couple weeks.
Got it.
If I never hear Joan Jett, Quiet Riot, or Twisted Sister ever again, it'll be too soon.
All right.
Well, you know what, pal? We're not going to take it. No, we ain't going to take it.
Twisted Sister.
Thanks for the call, David.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. You know another food item, and I like a lot of food. I normally don't discriminate. I don't understand, and I'm going to get a lot because people love this. I don't understand Nutella. Hazelnut spread is not my favorite. There's something about it.
Is it too sweet?
Maybe. There's just something about it that I've never been like, yeah, this is good. Like it's just never been my thing.
Everybody's got different tastes.
Yeah, that was one.
Yep.
Jimmy, we have somebody else on hold?
Yep, we got our buddy Anthony on the line. Anthony, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, what's up, Penthouse? How's everyone doing?
We're doing good, Anthony. What's up with you, buddy?
First things first, I want to apologize for my verbiage yesterday. Greek, I hope you should know that.
No, it's okay. That's why we have a dump on.
Okay. Jimmy,
he's on the phone.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. Was any of your family affected or friends of the thing that happened in Buffalo?
Give us. Give him 1 second, Anthony. He had to pick up a phone call. We'll ask him when he puts him on hold. Did you hear that?
What's
Jimmy?
happening? Something about Buffalo? What's up?
Any of your? He said friends or family or anything affected by the mass shootings over there?
No.
Anybody you knew?
No, I'm not from the area. I just, matter of fact, I dated a girl and I lived in New Jersey, and her family was from Buffalo. So that's my tie to the Bills. So no, I don't have family or friends up there. But I do appreciate you asking about that, though. That's touching. Thank you, Anthony.
All right. You're welcome. Franny, I caught the tail end of your story about the vacation thing. So you didn't go to the hotel, correct?
No. We couldn't fly into Jamaica. The airport staff was on strike.
And you want your money back 100%, right?
Yeah, I mean, either that or we'll take anything at this point. We'll take, I mean, if they'll give us a credit. Right now, we're just fighting for anything.
Okay. So long story short, a few years ago, it's sending up thing. I was going to drive to Atlanta. We booked the hotel through Expedia for like 5 days. I think it was like $1,000, something like that, and I wasn't going to let it go.
Yeah.
And these Expedia, they make a ton of money on getting credit, because if you do take credit, the next time you go up there, it might be a different price. So you might either pay more or you're going to get robbed in the long end. So this is what you're going to need to do. Don't call Expedia again. Go to the chat line and tell them, if you I'm requesting a refund for the price, whatever it was, credit card, whatever, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, if I don't get a refund, I'm going to dispute the charges under the 1975 Fair Billing Credit Act of 1975. That means any charges, even if it's valid or invalid, it doesn't matter. All you got to do is just say just that verbiage, and then whatever the response may be, whether they may give you a refund or not. Screenshot that and dispute the charges. How'd you pay? American Express or credit card or debit card? I mean,
It was my husband, and I believe he used a debit, and that's the issue.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can dispute the charges with your debit card, and they have every single debit card transaction and a credit card transaction through your bank can be disputed, even if it's valid. Did you know that?
All right. No, I mean, that's good to know, because we do. I'm sure we have a lot of paper trail right now between all the emails and the going back and forth we've had.
Yes, that 1975 bill gives you the right to dispute charges in a case that you're dissatisfied with the transaction to the process called claims and defense. And my sister's an attorney, and the same thing happened to me with that thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. All you need is a screenshot saying that they're not giving your money back, and they didn't fulfill the end of the transaction, and then you split the charge with your debit card.
Okay.
So CD, Bank, America, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it takes about and have to be within 60 days though, and there's no reason. The only reason that they wouldn't give you the money back to dispute is if you actually went to the hotel. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
she didn't go.
So So it doesn't. And it doesn't affect your credit either.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll absolutely look into it. So I appreciate
1975.
the recommendation. Yeah. We'll look into it.
You better be right, Anthony.
But listen, like I said, I will take anything right now.
I think Anthony's right. There was that one time I got that hooker and I used my debit card.
Really?
And it was sour. It was terrible. It was the worst experience of my life. I got my money back.
All right.
Good for you.
And that's right. It was because of this particular thing that Anthony's talking about. Thanks, Anthony.
1975.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, look it up. And don't get don't
look it up.
A credit. Don't have them give you the.
No, I mean, obviously, we'd rather have a refund, obviously.
Sure.
But yes, like I said, at this point, because we've gotten no so many times for the refund, we will take a credit. But I will absolutely look into it.
Yeah, because the next time you go, it might be even cheaper. And you're just going to be giving your money away.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate that, Anthony. Thank you very much for your help.
All right, let's go Boston.
Go eat, bitch.
Yeah, that's right. Don't come here with that Boston stuff. Go park your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't be tweeting stuff tonight at halftime. Go Heat. Thank you, Anthony. We always appreciate you guys jumping in and helping us out. Hopefully Frances can get her money back. I think she will. Like a lot of times, I think if you complain loud enough, most people just get disgusted and say, to hell with it. But that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So keep it going.
We're going to keep on yelling it out to the universe.
Well, and you've really been going through it, so I mean, it's hard for me to say which way it would end up falling because obviously you're getting a lot of pushback from them. But boy, I tell you, I just wonder how much a bad Google review would help you in your case.
And I've also heard that Twitter is a way to go, mentioning, hashtagging, doing all that to call out the company.
Right.
I've gotten lots of advice on the text line that I have not talked about yet, but I really appreciate all of you for reaching out. It looks like that this is more common than you would think, people not getting refunded for their trips. And for situations like this.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
A lot of people complain when Ultra got canceled. That nobody got their money back.
Yeah.
They had to wait for 2 years, which sucks. But I think if you keep bitching and bitching, eventually they're going to be like, all right, we're going to do it. Because I think they count on people getting disgusted. Like anything. I don't have time. I'm not going to worry about it. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. We appreciate it. Don't forget, after us, it is the News Junkies. They take you 2 to 6. And in the morning, it's Scrambled Eggs and our boy Rover. Jimmy, thanks for a great day. Hard work. Behind the scenes, in front of the mic. Thank you so much.
Have a great afternoon. Thank you, Greek. Thank you, Francis. Good to see you back, honey. And thank you for listening.
Francis, thanks for coming back to work. We appreciate it, and I'm glad that you're here, and it makes the show a lot better. Thank you.
Good to be back. It really is. And thank you, Jimmy, of course, and thank you, G-Man, holding it down and doing it well. I appreciate you. And, of course, I appreciate you for listening. And I don't know, are we still holding on to these Greeks parting words? Got any solid ones you want to put out there in the universe?
There's always
All right.
be around people who want you just for you. You don't want to be around people who want you for something other than you are. Because guess what? Then you know they want you. Peace. Talk to you tomorrow.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. It's a warm one out there for us today. Temperatures in the upper 80s and near 90.